Hey everyone, thanks for stopping by today's stream. Today we're going to be speedrunning the Chao Garden. I've kind of created my own category of Chao speedruns. I checked on speedrun.com, which is kind of the official main speedrun hub for most games. And I didn't actually see any kind of Chao percent or any kind of Chao Garden speedrun on the site. So I know that there are people who have speedrun the Chao Garden before, and there is a Chao Garden portion in the 180 emblem run of this game. But we're going to be doing it a little bit different. You can kind of see on the left side of the screen there, we do have some rules, and then we have an overall set of objectives or goals that we need to complete in the speedrun. The first one, we need to name our Chao. And then we have, apart from that, the rest are basically just getting every single emblem you can get in the Chao Garden. We're not going to be playing from a brand new save file. We're going to be playing from my already 100% completed file. And the reasoning for that is so that we don't have to do races 1 through 4 for the jewel races. We can just go straight to number 5. Same for beginner. We can go straight to number 3. As far as I can tell, no one has ever ran the Chao Garden quite like this. I think this run implements the best parts of the Chao Garden. You know, you still have to raise your Chao. Naming it, Chao speedrunners, from what I can tell, never name their Chao. So I think it's going to be fun just to name our Chao. So that is a requirement. Your Chao does have to have a name. For other rules, though, no mods that raise Chao stats or have any kind of effect on speeding up the game. So I don't have the Chao data menu mod on. That's not on. My rings are cheated, yes. Rings are cheated. You can use cheated rings in the run. That's okay. You don't have to do any ring grinding as part of the run. But I don't have animal duplication automatically on like I usually do. Chaos drives are set to be, the standard strength that they normally are. Basically any kind of, I might as well not have mods installed on. The only thing that I have really on are visual mods and some enhancements from Chao World Extended, but none of it should really affect the game. At least in a stats speedrun perspective. Also, thank you Totally Tales for the $1 super chat there. We got a quick treat here for Boo and Sully. One for Sully there, one for Boo. Thank you so much, Totally Tales. And thank you for becoming a channel member too. I saw that you became one right before the stream started, so thank you. So glitches are allowed. We are going to be reusing animals. I saw Raxo asking about that. So animal duplication, still good. Basically, the way I'm kind of seeing this speedrun is that it's going to be something that anyone can do on an already completed save file. You don't have to make a new save file and redo all the races. I don't want any kind of cheats of any kind, but basically it's as if we're playing vanilla Chao Garden and trying to get all the emblems, but we're already on an existing file. And then the way I kind of want to handle Chao eggs, again, this could be only me running this ever. This is Choa percent, that's what I want to call it, Choa percent for the speedrun. So if anyone else wants to follow along with this, try and follow the rules that we've got here. But how we're going to be doing the timing is that in most Chao Garden speedruns, from what I can tell, the timing starts as soon as you enter the garden. We're not going to be doing that. I think it's best to start after you've already gotten your Chao hatched and know the grades, I think. So there's going to probably be a lot of resets for a lot of people. I'm not going to be resetting really hard. Realistically, you could technically probably reset until you eventually luck into an all-S Chao right off the bat. But I'm not going to spend that long resetting because, I don't know, I'm not an actual Sonic Adventure 2 speedrunner. This is just something I wanted to do for fun. Just see how long it would take me to collect all the emblems and raise a Chao strong enough to do so. So I bought a whole bunch of eggs from the black market. This is one of the rules for the speedrun here is that you do have to buy an egg from the black market. It can't be an egg that you bred or... It has to be black market. Black market Chao are the only ones allowed to compete. Also, thank you, Totally Tales, for another $1 super chat there. Let me get the treats here. Yeah, the timer will be starting soon. The timer's not starting yet. We have to go check all the Chao stats first. We gotta know which Chao we're actually gonna be competing with. So I bought a whole bunch from the black market. We're gonna check their stats and see which one we want to go with here. I've already hatched 3. Let's see which one we're gonna go with. So we're only gonna go with one Chao. Realistically, if you wanted to speedrun this with a whole bunch of Chao, you could if you want. It'll just be way slower. So I'm just gonna use one. So we gotta figure out which one we're gonna use. So sadly, this little blue boy, he's definitely not making the cut. He's got an E in running, that's one thing we need to avoid. For grades and stuff, I really want to see an A in running and a high fly grade, I think. Also, thank you, Totally Tales, for another $1 super chat, and thank you, Lynn, for 14 months of channel membership. Wow, it's been around for a while. Thank you so much, Lynn. Here's some more treats for the cats. There we go. Also, there's a cheese up here with Boo. Hopefully Boo doesn't knock cheese down there. But yeah, thank you so much all of you for your support. And Mad Maxi, 5 months of channel membership. Wow. Thank you so much, Maxi. Wow, everyone's just coming in with their membership renewals here. Kenzie, 23 months. You're almost at 2 years now, Kenzie. Damn. Thank you so much for your support, you guys. So here, let's go hatch the next egg. So we know we're not gonna use the blue guy. Sorry, blue guy. Let's see if the orange Chao will be what we use here. I'm hoping for some high stats. I'm hoping at least one of them's got something decent. I will go buy more eggs if we need to, but I'm hoping that within these first 6 eggs, we can get one that should be good enough. Because you do actually have to have a Chao with like a decent level of stats. If you get an all E Chao, like honestly, I don't even know if this Chao right here with all Season Ds, if it could beat the hardest challenge race. The hardest challenge race, I know for a fact that E, the all E Chao that I had before, was not able to complete. So that means even like maxed out level 99, they still couldn't complete it. So we do need a Chao with some like decent stats here. Also, thank you Totally Tails for another $1 super chat, and thank you Lynn for the 10 euros super chat there. I really appreciate it. Here, I'll get the cat some more treats here once we get into the doctor. Also, I like these Chao faces we're getting. We've gotten 2 of the Chao with like this kind of face here. Definitely liking that. Yeah, thank you so much for your support, you guys. Really appreciate another round of treats for the cats. They're definitely enjoying themselves. So I think Sully, I dropped the treat on Sully and then he moved. I think he didn't realize there was a treat on him in the first place. So I think he might have dropped that one. But thank you so much, you guys. I really appreciate your support. So it's, another bad Chao. Season D's. We got some pretty bad Chao here off the start. This is a little bit rough here. Also, Mad Maxi, thank you so much for the $2 super chat. Yeah, I'll get them some more treats here in a second. Here, we gotta, let's see, is that already, so we've already checked 3 Chao. The first 3 Chao we hatched, none of them had any good grades at all. All of them either had C's and D's for every stat, or they had an E for running, which is what the blue guy had. And we definitely can't go with E in running. Like an E in running, I think is just gonna make this so much harder. So let's not do that. And so for anyone that was asking about the timer's gonna be starting once we've confirmed the Chao we're gonna use. I'll start the timer as soon as we enter the garden holding that Chao. That is gonna be like the start of the run. And then we're gonna probably immediately leave the garden and go name it, because that's step number 1. We gotta name our Chao. I think one thing that a lot of Chao speedrunners do is, or at least like this runs I have seen, because I've seen like a couple, they definitely recognize that they're trying to optimize time. And in doing that, they kind of neglect the Chao a little bit in the sense that they usually don't have a name. If they get sick, they're probably not going to the doctor. Like, I don't know, the Chao usually aren't cared for very well. Also, oh my gosh, look at this. This Chao was born with an S in swimming. Sadly, its run is still trash, so I don't think we're gonna go with this Chao. And here's some more treats for the cats again. Thank you so much, all you guys, for your support. Let's see, it looks like Boo. Boo is sitting on cheese at the moment. What are you doing, Boo? Here, let's put cheese with Sully. Maybe Sully will take better care of cheese. Yeah, damn, this Chao's got an S in swimming. Sadly, we're still not gonna go with it though, I think, because the run stat's really bad. Also, whoops. Here, we'll just leave the Chao at the kindergarten. See you later, buddy. Basically, Michael Phelps. Yeah, that's Michael Phelps right there. The Michael Phelps Chao. So let's see. We still gotta check the silver Chao, or the white Chao, or whatever color this is, and then this gray one here. So hopefully, please, fingers crossed, you guys. Let's get some A ranks here. Some A's or some S's. An S for running would be fantastic. That would be huge. Let's see. Something good, please. Okay, I think this is our best one we've had yet, honestly. It's like not even that good. Oh boy. Also, yeah, song requests are on for the stream. I'm guessing some of you guys already figured that out, because we do have Eggman playing, and I don't think I put the song up in the queue. Yeah, Grump requested it, yeah. So yeah, song requests are on for this stream, so you guys can request songs. It's _! Song request if you want to request a song. It has to be for my playlist, though, so ! Playlist will pull up the link for that. Yeah, let's see. Great Chao, please. You're our last hope here of a good Chao. I might have to go buy some more eggs. I don't want to buy too many eggs, though. I don't want to spend too much time trying to reset for Chao here, you know. This isn't Pokemon. I'm not trying to get like a really good world record where I need a Chao with really good IVs off the bat or something. I don't care too much. I just need to get a Chao that's like at least half decent. And damn, more C's and D's. We've had like 3 or 4 Chao that just pretty much only had C's and D's. So here, buddy, I'm just gonna leave you here. You can sit on the table. Let's check the black market. Also, Sully, what are you doing, Sully? Sully, do you not want to sit with cheese? Sully keeps like just getting out of his perch and kind of staring at cheese, I think. All right, so here, let's get some more eggs. Shiny lime green. It'd be cool if that Chao ended up working out. It'd be cool to have a shiny lime green. And ring cheating is allowed for this run, although food spam isn't really allowed. Don't like just go spamming like a whole bunch of cheated food or something. Don't do that. Right here. All right. Oh, the Great Chow's back. There we go. All right, let's try shiny lime green, please. I'm hoping this guy's great and we don't even have to hatch the other eggs. That'd be fantastic. Let's see. You're all S Chow ended up being shiny lime green. Okay, Philo Joe. We're manifesting it here. This Chow is just gonna be like Philo Joe's shiny lime green. It's gonna have also. Whoa, damn! Look at that color. This Chow is so cool. I thought it was gonna be more of the color of the egg. This is a beautiful Chow. I really like the way this one looks. I really hope this Chow is the Chow that we use. Please. Please, please. Oh, whoops. Oh, okay. Hopefully it still brings them into the doctor. Okay. Or, please, fingers crossed. Please be something good here. Ah, okay, I think it's still our best one yet, honestly. 2 Bs. The Chow still really is not great. Still only a C in running. Why can we not get any Chow that has something good in running? I think the highest thing we've had in running has been a C. I don't think we've seen a single B or an A. Oh, man. But you guys in chat, can the channel members, for these next 2 Chow, can you guys just start like spamming in some A ranks in the chat? Also, sorry, all these Chow are drowning here. I know I said I was going to take care of the Chow and try to not be like speedrunners and just kind of ignore them, but we do need to get a reset. I can't waste too much time on these Chow here. Let's see, I thought we had another egg. Am I wrong? I thought I bought 3 that other time around. We got the shiny lime green. Did I only get that in red? Oh yeah, thank you for all the A-ranks, you guys. I see you guys spam that chat. Okay, hopefully this red Chow is good, because I think we've checked every other Chow we have here. I think. I kind of forget what color... wait, why does it show we have 2 eggs on us? Oh, is there just no room in the garden? Because I like turned off a whole bunch of my codes. That might be why the eggs are still just like in our inventory. Okay. Let's see. A-ranks, hopefully the A-ranks in chat worked. Let's see here, what do we got? Oh, okay, this will work. This will work. We can do it. This guy will work. Sadly, the A-ranks didn't actually make this Chow have an A-rank, but this Chow, I think will still work for us. You know, 4 Bs and a C, I think that's good enough. I think we found our Chow that we're gonna use for the speed run. So here, 1 sec. I'm gonna go quickly. We're not gonna start the run quite yet. I did say the run will start as soon as we enter the garden. But I just wanna quickly clear our inventory of these other eggs and clear the garden of these other Chow, just so that they're not getting in our way while we're doing this. Okay, wait here. So let me re-enter the garden. Also, oh shit. I think I screwed up, you guys. I definitely screwed up. No! I'm an idiot. Oh, is my game gonna crash? Oh, dang it, I'm an idiot, you guys. I'm curious, did anyone know there what I just did? Or why I'm an idiot? When I was clearing the Chow, all the Chow that were already in the garden, I accidentally deleted the Chow that we just got that had the bees. Damn it, I'm an idiot. Okay, well, that Chow was not good enough. That was intentional, you guys. We're going for optimal strats here. I definitely meant to do that and meant to go for one of these better Chow. Of course, you guys. I definitely did not delete the Chow on accident. And hey, Iso's making fun, saying no death. The Chow technically didn't die. They got deleted. They never entered a death cocoon. Very different. They just ceased to exist, suddenly. Also, Maxi, thank you so much for the $2 super chat there. Also, the alert came really fast for that time. That's cool. It usually doesn't do that for the super chats. Best Chow should be named Oopsie. We'll see. I don't know totally what we're going to name the Chow yet. Let's see. So blue here, I see we still got some more A-ranks in the chat there. Thank you for spamming the A-ranks. If we could get a couple more here before we check the medical chart, that might give this mustache guy a chance. This guy kind of looks like he's got some speed too. He's got that mustache. I don't know. He looks like someone, like I feel like a Tour de France like cyclist or like a famous like runner maybe would have a mustache like that or something. Let's see. Hey, look at that. We got an A in running. Oh my God, his other stats kind of suck though. Shit. We finally got an A in running, but now his fly and power are just trash. Ah, we got an A rank though. The A ranks are working. We finally got an A rank. Okay, so maybe we'll use this guy. That guy might be the one we go with. He's not great, but he does have a mustache. So I don't know. That definitely changes things. And the A in running is really big. That really is a big deal. And then our other Chow here. Let's check this guy. We might have to buy another round of eggs, so I don't know. Elfan's saying it's probably not worth it. Not worth it to use that guy. Let's see. What about this one? I like this guy's face too. Wait, it seems mating season is coming soon for this young one? What the hell? What is he talking about? This is a baby. I just brought a baby to the doctor. Doctor, what the hell are you talking about? The mating season is almost here for this guy. This guy was just born like 30 seconds ago, dude. This doctor is, I don't know. The Chao doctor's a little bit creepy. I don't know. I don't like the Chao doctor. Oh, man. Yeah, let's go buy some more eggs. Orange. Shit. The black market doesn't want to sell me many more eggs. I can't even buy anymore. I have the debug menu code off. That's how like serious I'm taking this speedrun. But yeah, damn. The doctor being a little bit creepy. Let's see. Let's go. Let's hatch this other egg. Let's see. Hopefully this one can be a little bit better. We might end up going with the blue guy. But I don't know. That power stat really really is not too good. Not good at all. Let's see. Orange. So this Chao is kind of a cool color. I don't think I've seen too many orange Chao. Also, are both the cats leaving? The cats don't want to see the speedrun? Boo, why are you leaving? Is it just because you guys got so many treats early? Oh wait, I think I still owe them a treat from Maxie's last super chat. Here, let's see if I can lure them back with more treats. Both the cats abandoned me, which is not good. I need them to help me out here. This is a tough speedrun. I need the moral support from the cats. Here, let's see if I shake the treat container. Oh yeah, there's Sully. Sully's back. Here you go, Sully. Okay, maybe we'll just have Sully with us. I don't know where Boo went. Boo ran off somewhere. Let's see. I'll try and get Boo to come back a little bit later. Let's see. So this guy, please, something decent. Okay, B and running. Still not very good though. Dang. We might have to go with that blue guy. I don't want to. I did say I don't want to spend too much time resetting for Chao eggs because it's just, I don't know. It's not the most fun thing in the world. I can't even buy more eggs. I gotta wait another minute and a half. All right, here. We'll just chill in the kindergarten with this dude. Here, you know what? Why don't you go learn? You can go learn, man. And let's see. If I re-enter the kindergarten, we should actually see something cool here. Yeah, you can see him. Look at him. He's sleeping, I think, in the middle of his song class. Do you guys see that? He's below the exit button. That's something cool that was introduced by Enhanced Chao World. It makes it so you can actually like, see your Chao. Also, Maxie, thank you so much for the $5 super chat there. Here, I'm putting Boo back up. Whoop. Manifesting Mad Maxie girl boss energy in these Chao. So I feel like now that you've said that, now we're gonna get like the really good A rank Chao. Watch, it's gonna happen. All right, here, another treat for Sully. There we go. All right, yeah, look at that guy. He's just standing there. He was sleeping before in the kindergarten. What a weird Chao there. All right, let's see. It's the black market refresh yet? Probably not. 28 seconds. Let's see. Can I just like wait in here? Does it refresh if we just keep it open? I don't actually know. Let's see this here. 20 seconds. Come on. Can I sell anything? I don't have anything to sell. I guess actually the game probably thinks I'm holding my Chao, so I think I just tried to sell my Chao on accident. Or wait, no, we put them in the kindergarten. Never mind. I didn't try to sell my Chao. All right, 7 seconds. I'm hoping for some cool eggs. It'd be really cool if we get some rare shiny ones. I definitely got the rings to buy them. So let's see. Does it reset? Okay, no, I think we have to re-enter. Also, Boo. Why are you leaving, Boo? Why? Boo, please. I need your support, Boo. Oh, come on, Boo. Why you gotta do this? Here, wait. What if she keeps like trying to walk towards the treat container. If I just like put the treat container like in her perch, maybe she'll guard it for me. It looks like she's thinking about jumping up there too. Let's see. You're gonna go up, Boo? Come here, Boo. Come on. No, she's staring at me. Okay, weirdo. Ugh. There we go. Here, she's gonna keep an eye on the treats for us. All right. Back in the garden, we got a gray and a green egg. Sadly, no cool shiny ones like I was hoping for, but this will work, I think. Also, thank you everyone who's liked the stream already. Really appreciate it. Helps out the channel a lot. Let's see. Come on, gray. I see some of you are predicting the gray egg. You guys seem to think this one's gonna be pretty good. This guy looks kind of sad, I think. He looks, I don't know what to think of this guy's face. It looks like he just like farted or something. He's like a little embarrassed about it, but still like, it was me or something. I don't know. He's kind of got like a mischievous look about him, but he looks like he feels bad about being mischievous. I don't know. Let's see. Girl boss energy though. Will we have it in this gray Chao? Hey, this Chao is experienced. That's a good start. It's a lot better than that other Chao that the doctor thought was ready to breed already, even though we literally just hatched him. Let's see. Okay, this guy's not bad. This might actually be This one could be one we could work with. A B in running, a B in flying. Those are the two most important stats, I think. I think those are the two that we need to focus on. So actually, this guy, that guy might work. I think we might go with the gray Chao. I do want to just quickly hatch the green egg since we already got him anyways. But let's see, where's the green egg? But that gray egg might be what we go with. You said A in swim and it turned into a D. Yeah, the game is not like these Chao that I bought so far. We are consistently getting like really bad gray Chao. We did get one Chao that had an S in swimming randomly, but then to counter that, it had an E in running, which was like, that's terrible. We can't go with an E in running. So we got this green boy. I think he's pretty cool looking. I actually like this Chao. Let's see, please. Let's see. This Chao's lucky. Oh, okay. I like the sound of that. Let's see. The moment of truth here. Ah, I tried to like time it with the drop of the music and it just like, it was just disappointment. D in running, E. Why'd you say this Chao is experienced? What's that have to do with, oh no, he said it was lucky. Not experienced. That was the other Chao. But dang, that's, I don't know. Here, wait. Let's see. Are there any other eggs we can buy? We might go with the gray one, though. Oh, wait. 7 seconds. Okay, wait. If there's some really cool egg colors, we'll maybe try one more round of eggs. But if we don't get it, we'll go with the gray Chao. If we don't get something good, I think the gray Chao will be our Chao. All right. So we got a couple extra colors here. It's nice that we're getting some variety here. Pink and white. I don't think we've patched any of those Chao yet. So here, let's go back in. Let's see here. Mad Maxi seems to want me to go with that first gray Chao, not the second one. We'll see. That might be the one we go with. The gray Chao so far is our best bet, I think. The gray Chao or that blue one? Although I don't even know if, oh yeah, the blue one's still in the water there. Struggling a little bit. Let's see. I hope none of these guys eat it all before we start, because that would definitely be a little bit cheating if they already started some like stamina. So no eating the food, Chao. You gotta wait until the run starts. Okay, let's try this pink guy. I'm hoping for pink. The pink Chao face. Oh my god, yeah. This guy looks like he's ready to win a race. You know, this one's looking like they're determined here. Let's see. I hope this one gets it. Let's see. What's this? This Chao gets frustrated easily. Yeah, I wonder why. Look at the look at this freaking Chao. Of course he gets frustrated easily. That's an angry looking Chao. Okay, so I think this is still worse than that gray one we got, unfortunately. But I do like the face on that one. That one's an interesting one. You can see the song name by typing in ! current song, just like Bowen did there. At any point during the stream, you can do that, and you'll see what song is playing. Alright, let's see the white Chao now. I'm hoping for good things here from this Chao. Please. I want to get this run started here. We've already been live for a little while. Thought the run was started. Also, oh my gosh, this guy got the dizzy eyes. Says he's just a baby. Okay, that's not better than the gray, so it's looking very likely we're going to go with that gray Chao. We still have one extra gray Chao to check. There's the one that had the good grades, and then there's, or like decent grades, and then there's this egg right here. We gotta hatch this one, but if this Chao is not great, I think we will go with the gray one that just jumped in the pool right there, kind of behind Sonic. We'll see. I'm really hoping this one has some decent grades. Let me double check. What did the gray one actually have? I do currently have the editor open just for like starting up the run, just so we can delete Chao. But I will be turning the editor off, or like closing it, once we get started. For everyone that's curious, one of the rules is no Chao editor, and I definitely have it open right now, just for full transparency, just so you guys know. All right, this guy, he looks kind of angry too. This Chao eats more than usual. Make sure you feed it. Okay. All right, so it looks like we're gonna go with the original gray Chao that we hatched. It's really not too great for stats. I'll maybe hatch like one more egg if there's a cool shiny one. I won't go for any non-shiny eggs though if they're in here. So I'm hoping if we get like a shiny lime green or something, I'll give it one more try. But we'll probably end up going with the other gray Chao by the looks of it. Here, you can stare at the back of that picture, dude. There you go. All right, let's see. Hopefully that's been enough time. All right, I think we might have to re-enter. Let's see. Oh, shiny yellow and shiny green. Okay, so we got 2 more chances here. After this, though, we're done. We're not buying any more eggs. These are the last 2 eggs we're buying here. Whoops. Here, sorry, great shot. Here, I'm going to put you down. Alright, I'm just gonna quickly clear room in the garden, but I'm gonna make sure not to delete our gray Chao this time. So I did actually have one decent Chao earlier that I deleted on accident. So that was just me being an idiot. Alright, so there should be only 3 Chao now. We got the one gray Chao that we're probably gonna use, the one in the background there, you can see it kind of just chilling. And potentially one of these Chao. We'll see. Alan's saying shiny yellow. Here, we might need to get some more A-rank emotes in the chat. That actually seemed to work decently well. We did get one A-rank when you guys were typing those in. So here, if you guys don't mind, channel members, you can type in those A-ranks. Definitely appreciate it. Also, it's just good moral support too, since Boo and Sully have just full-on abandoned me for this stream. Like, what the hell? Neither of them are here. Even with the treat container literally on their perch, I never just like leave it here for them. Even with that in mind, they still just don't want to hang out. Let's see. Okay, thank you for all the A-ranks there, you guys. Let's see. Yellow Chao. What's he got to say? This can't be. This Chao is still a baby. Okay. Let's see. I think this guy is going to be good. A, B, D, E, C. Damn. Really? Really not great. Okay. A in stamina. Interesting, though. So here, let's go check the other one. Go check the nice green Chao. Go in. Where are you, shiny green boy? Oh, there he is. Oh, he's got a nice little happy face. So it'd be cool if this guy worked out. I really hope this one's decent. Why do these Chao have skill issue? Yeah, we've had some real skill issue Chao here. A lot of really not great Chao. Let's see. This is not good. This Chao seems to be anxious and stressed out. That Chao looks like the most chill Chao I've ever seen. I don't know what you're talking about. Also, Boo's here again. There we go. Thank you, Boo, for coming back. I appreciate it. And yeah, we're going to go with the gray Chao. The gray Chao is going to be our final choice. So we'll be starting the run here in just a moment. Thank you, everyone who kind of came before the run had even started. Because we're only just finally starting now because we had a whole bunch of resets to try and get at least a half decent Chao. So we'll start in just a second. I'm just going to clear out all the Chao eggs just so they don't get in our way. But we'll be starting the timer here in just a second. Let's see. Oh no, the editor's not letting me delete all the eggshells for some reason. Why are you doing this, editor? Come on. Usually, like, there's an option to set all slots and you can... Oh wait, actually I might have gotten it here. Let's see. Alright, there. Now there should be no eggshells. Alright, perfect, I think. Gonna just double check the Chao's still in here. Where is he? Okay, there's the gray Chao. So the run is going to be starting now. I'm closing the Chao editor, so there's no cheating from this point. What we're going to do, we're going to immediately go name the Chao, because that is the first step. And then after that, we are going to just start basically raising the crap out of this Chao. We're going to be using the duplication glitch mostly, because that just is the most efficient way to do it. We are probably going to have to force feed the Chao, though, at some point, so that we can get that stamina up to a decent level. So that part's going to suck a little bit. But apart from that, though, this Chao's actually going to get some pretty good care, I think. But anyways, so here, let's get lined up, ready to hop in the garden. And let's get the timer started. All right, time started. Let's do this, guys. First step, we got to name the Chao. Where is he? And for anyone curious, we are in the Wind Waker garden. This is definitely not the neutral, like, normal garden. Cosmetic mods, totally cool for this speed run, if you guys want to use them. All right. Fortune teller. We haven't used this in a while because usually I just name them in the Chao transporter, but we have that off for the speedrun. I don't like that name. Yes, name it myself. And for optimal strats, we're going to be going like that. Whoops. Except I think I hit cancel on accident. Okay, this is definitely not optimal. I think I screwed up. Damn it, I screwed up. This is not a very good speedrun so far. This would probably be a reset if this was a serious speedrun. Okay. There we go. Real optimal strats would be to just name it a single letter and call it there. But I want it to be more than one letter. So it's Ah! That's our Chao's name. We got Ah! Here. Okay. So here. Ah, we're going to leave him behind. He's got those A's. Yeah, there you go. You can type it in chat with the A ranks there. That's our Chao. Ah! And we're going to run into a level now to go get some animals. Here, I'm going to mute the game so we can still listen to some Dry Lagoon, I think. Or no, this is Flying the Freedom. What am I saying? Dry Lagoon. Oh, and hey, we got a Chao with us. This is definitely not our speedrun Chao. Also, wait, I forgot the Chao box. Oh, Knuckles, no. Let's see. I feel like it's been a little while since I've actually played Sonic Adventure 2 on stream. Usually it's just Chao Garden. This is the first time I've been on a level like on stream in quite a while, I think. So that's kind of cool. Yeah, we'll bring our speedrun Chao with us into future levels that we have to hop into. I forgot that I still had that mod on, so that is something that we can do at some point. All right, mostly going for condors and cheetahs. That's my main opening strategy. Condors are what I'm pushing like right off the bat. Condors, I think, in my opinion, are the like most overpowered animal in Sonic Adventure 2. They're just really good. They raise flying like an absolute crap ton, like way more than any other animal raises any stat, just period. So we'll do that. We're gonna go in with Sonic just for speed. Yeah, Condor's S tier animal. You're definitely right about that, Tail Soccer. All right, so yeah, we're gonna be mostly duplicating Condors off the start. So flying and I believe swim is what the Condor raises. And then we'll switch over to running and cheetah, hopefully not too long after. So I'm not gonna lie, it's actually been kind of a hot minute since I've done the duplication glitch here. So hopefully I can still do this well. It's actually been a long time since I've done this. Yeah, this is the speedrun. I'll go over this again for anyone that's kind of just stopped by the stream. So I kind of went over the rules and kind of what's going on to speedrun earlier, kind of right at the start of the stream. The kind of intention for this stream is for, how can I say this well? I'm trying to think, I worded it really well before, I think. It's basically to see how quickly you can raise a Chao from baby to like full strength and complete all the races. It can be done from an already existing save file with all the races completed, so that you don't have to do like races 1 through 5. You just have to do the final races. So it's basically there's the checklist there in the bottom corner of the stream of things we have to do, and it's we just have to do those. And then there's some rules and cheats, but you don't have to do like in 100% speedruns for this game. Usually you have to you have to do every single race, literally, like 1 through 5 for all the jewel races. So you end up doing each jewel race 5 times. So I don't want to do that. That just sounds kind of boring. Also, yeah, this Chao's low skill, but yeah, it's taking a little while for the Chao to do the spinning animation. That's actually really bad for the speedrun, honestly. But we're still gonna go for it. Chao with the high skillful stat do the spin thing there like much faster. So this Chao actually is not very optimal at all. We could do a reset. We are not very far into the run, but we're gonna go for it. We're just gonna keep going. Is gonna be our Chao, and I believe in him. I believe in him. I think this Chao will be the one to succeed and get us that world record, and he definitely will. No one else has ever done a run in the Choa percent, as far as I can tell, with this exact same rule set. So by default, as soon as I finish the run, I will already have the world record. Unless someone like starts now with the same rules and somehow finishes before me, then I guess technically I would never have the world record. But that sounds pretty bad. Please don't do that. Let me have the world record for a little while, you guys, for Choa percent. But yeah, duplication going pretty well here so far. We're making actually decent progress. We're already up to level 17. We could probably already do like some of the beginner races, like levels 1 through 2. Oh no! I just said the duplication glitch was going well, and then I screwed up.
Don't worry, buddy.
Sit here, dude. Okay, there we go. Oh no, did I screw it up? Did I lose the Condor? Okay, now we're still good. Ah! Stop, dude! Oh my god. Stop running.
Don't worry, buddy.
Definitely a little rusty on this. I used to be able to do this like all the way to level 99 without screwing up at all. Ah! Okay, here, eat some food, dude. We need to get your stamina up anyways. You eat. I'll use this as time to readjust. Okay. But sorry, I was talking about speedrun rules a little bit before. Yeah, basically all the rules on the left side. No cheating. It's basically as if you're playing on a vanilla game. Cosmetic mods are still allowed though. And mods that add like extra facial expressions for the Chao, those are still allowed too. Like the face for this Chao is definitely not like a default face that you can normally get. So that stuff's still allowed, because honestly I think it just makes the Chao Garden better. And it doesn't really affect the speedrun at all other than just making it more fun. So that stuff's still allowed. But no Chao editor, no cheating on all that other stuff. No easy codes from Chao World Extended are allowed. Do the Hero Garden fruits still give high stamina? Also, dang, I lost my Condor there. No! I don't know. I turned off all the codes that affect the shit. Is that my Condors? Okay, we still have one more. Sorry, this is not going very good. Sorry, I'll try and read chat again in a second. I'm failing the speedrun really bad here already. Read Elfan. What's Elfan saying? Just gotta make sure the Chao never evolves into Hero Dark. Oh yeah, that's important too. Yeah, that's gonna be a big thing for this race. I need to make sure this Chao evolves into a neutral Chao. Or just doesn't evolve at all. If I can keep it as a baby Chao for the whole speedrun, that works too. I just can't let it evolve into Hero or Dark, or else we're into some trouble, because I won't be able to complete the like opposite side of the race. So like if it evolves into Hero Chao, then I won't be able to do the Dark races, and vice versa. Also, oh my God, Sonic, please. No! Oh, I think that's my last Condor. Oh shit, I think I used all my Condors. Damn it! Oh, this speedrun's going so bad so far. Okay, we'll start with cheetahs, I guess. Dang it, this is going so bad. Not only did it take a while for us to get a Chao to even start, but this first round of raising here is not doing great. Here we go. Tails is better for the reuse glitch, picks things up and drops them a little bit faster. Yeah, we could maybe come back as Tails. I don't know. My logic behind Sonic is that I could run into the garden a little bit faster. But honestly, Tails isn't that much slower, so I don't know. Although I don't know if the pickup and drop speed really is affecting a whole lot here. It seems like the thing that's screwing up my timing a little bit is just me reading chat. But also his slow turnaround. That low skillful stat definitely is having an impact on things here. No. Oh my God. Sonic, closer. Wait, what? How did that work? That was weird.
Get a load of this.
Also, thank you, Mokon Iki. Hopefully I'm reading your name right there. Thank you for becoming an adult Chao member. I really appreciate it. Definitely make sure to join the Discord if you haven't already. There's a link in the description. Really nice community on there. And honestly, most of the member perks are on that Discord. So definitely make sure to check it out if you haven't already. Let's see. Okay, we're getting that running up a little bit. This is good and bad. It's kind of bad because it's honestly going to be a little bit harder to wrangle the Chao. Especially once it like starts getting really high up for running. Like getting the glitch, like the duplication setup already will take a little bit of time. Honestly, we could even be in the Hero Garden just so we could like set them up against that one pillar, and then they can't like run away on us. That would actually make things a little bit easier. But then running down to the races or whatever would take longer. Also, oh my God, did you guys see that? Look on the left side of the screen there. It might be behind chat. Oh no, it's definitely not behind chat. It's like slightly above it. Do you guys see that? There is like. I never noticed that while playing this garden before. There's like some dude chilling behind the waterfall in the karate entrance. Do you guys see that? It's from Wind Waker. I'm trying to think who looks like that in Wind Waker. It's been a long time since I played Wind Waker. Is there a character that looks like that? Oh my gosh, that guy's kind of scary. Do you guys see him there? Hopefully you can see him hide behind the waterfall there. I only just noticed that now, but he's kind of creeping here. He's here for the speedrun too, I guess. He wants to see succeed and get all the races in karate done. Oh dang it! Okay, I screwed that up. We might have to go get some more animals here really soon. Yeah, I think we're definitely have to go get some more animals. Slow down, dude. All right. No. Slow down, dude.
Don't worry, buddy.
Ooh. Ah. Okay, I think we're gonna have to go with food. Okay. For all the other animals I have in here, I'm pretty sure I'm just gonna like give them to him right off the bat and just reset here. I might even just do that now, honestly, so we can get some more condors. Just because the other animals really aren't worth duplicating. It's better for me to just go out of the garden, I think, and grab a condor and just keep duplicating that. And cheetahs too. Okay, I think that should be every animal we've given now. Okay, and then we're just gonna dip out right away. Right, wait for it to load up. Okay, let's go. All right, go to Wild Canyon again. We'll do the same thing. And here, I gotta mute the game music. There we go. Also, hey, Master Emerald piece. I'm not gonna go for it though. I didn't give him the dragon? I thought I gave him the dragon. Did I not? The dragon still, it should still be in there if I forgot to give it to him, but I thought I did give it to him, honestly. I don't know, I'm focused on just going for speed here. We're speed running. Okay, condors, nice. Don't think so, maybe I did miss the dragon. Okay, we'll double check. When we go back in there, it should still be in there. I don't think it'll like despawn between me loading out or not, so not too big of a deal. Okay, we got a lot of condors this time. We got a little bit luckier with the Chao box. All right, cool. Go back in. We'll try the tails this time. Here, I'm gonna turn up the stream music a little bit. So let's see, was that dragon already in here? I don't see it. Maybe I did forget to give the dragon, but I guess maybe it doesn't respawn for us. I don't know. Whoops. Again, this is definitely not an optimal speedrun. This is my first run ever. I've never done a speedrun like this, so this is mostly for fun, but also I do want to try and go as fast as I can. But ultimately, this is a speedrun for fun. I'm hoping that some of you guys do decide to try and challenge my time and see how quick you can raise a Chao to complete all of these objectives within the rule set. It'd be really cool to see how fast you guys could do it, because I'm sure a lot of you could do this even better. I mean, realistically, if you're dedicated enough and want to put the time into it, even just spending a little bit more time on resets will probably help you beat my time. So our Chao definitely is not like an optimal Chao by any means, so I'm hoping that some of you will reach out, though, down the line and let me know what your times are for this speedrun. So it'd be really cool. It'd be cool to see if I'm actually pretty good at this or if I'm, like, complete trash. So far, it's not going so great, but we'll see. Tail Soccer's saying you could do better? Well, show me Tail Soccer. I'm hoping to see a time from you. It'd be cool to see how fast you can do it. 'Cause you can say you could do it better, but you gotta actually go and do it, though. You know, saying it doesn't mean much, you know? You gotta prove it. Okay, so I think for stats, I'm probably going to max out flying, honestly. Flying and run, I'm probably going to go for level 99 of each, or like pretty close. Maybe not for running, but flying I definitely plan to max out. And then power and swim, I don't think I'll max. Power I'm definitely not maxing out. Power will probably stop around level 50 or 60 maybe. I don't think it needs to be maxed out for us to be able to complete everything. Although maybe for karate, oh, dang it, I didn't think about karate. Yeah, maybe we do have to max out power too. I don't know. Stamina's gonna take a while, but power and swim will also take some time, I think. Or power in particular will probably be the one that'll take the longest. Because running we're specifically getting animals for. Power I'm not planning to specifically get animals for. And I don't think our other animals raise it up a whole lot. Although the condor's actually doing pretty good at raising power and swim a decent amount. Yeah, it's just Choa percent. Technically, there is a Chao percent speedrun that exists. I've seen, it's a YouTuber, or I think he's mostly a Twitch streamer. It goes by Savak, I believe. Hopefully I'm getting the name there right. But they've done Chao percent speedruns where they do, I believe, every single race multiple times. And then they also have some like level components too, where you have to go in and rescue like every lost Chao, but you also have to complete missions like 1, 2, and 3. Like there's a lot more to it that doesn't really relate to the overall like Chao Garden experience. So, I don't know. That's the main reason I'm creating Choa percent as a speedrun category. Is so it's we have a run that really just focuses on Chao Garden, but also like doesn't force you to do the slower parts. You know, doing like all 5 jewel races instead of just doing the hardest level one. So, it's meant to be more of an optimized in a sense that it's like more convenient for people to run and try. That you can do it from like an already completed save file. So I don't know. I hope some of you do attempt this down the line, and hopefully someone beats my time. It'd be cool to see. Maybe I'll come back in the future and try and beat their time. We'll see. I don't know. Maybe we'll have like a world record like battle or something. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe there'll be more speedruns in the future, but I don't know. We'll see how good this one goes here, and how much you guys like it too. Thank you again to everyone who's liked the stream. Really appreciate it. The stream's already got like quite a lot of likes compared to my normal stream. So you guys seem to be liking the speedrun concept. Although, dang it. I think I just lost another condor. Yeah, no. Okay, so we should still have 2 more laying around here somewhere, but my duplication skills are definitely lacking. Very rusty compared to how I used to be. So I've not really used this glitch, like barely at all, in the last like, I don't even know, probably like 6 months. As soon as I started using the Chao editor regularly, I just started cheating everything, because this is time consuming, you guys. I was a university student. I'm out of university now, thankfully. I graduated, but back when I was in university and working alongside YouTube, I definitely did not have time to just sit and do this with every single Chao. So that's why I cheated so much, but this is bringing me back to the OG Chao raising methods. Although maybe this isn't OG. OG would probably be just actually playing the stages repeatedly and collecting animals. This is more of like the cheaty vanilla way, I guess. Low skillful will be a restart for you. Yeah, honestly, if we were being more optimal, yeah, that might have been a reset for me too. Because this Chao definitely is making the duplication glitch a little bit slower, I think. Although probably not a whole lot slower, but it definitely adds up with the amount of times we're like doing this throughout the speedrun. Sully, I don't know what Sully just did. Sully like I don't know if you guys can see it in the background at all. Maybe you could see it in like the Sully camera. He just ran like full speed like into my window. I think he like tried to brace himself, so I don't know what the hell Sully's doing. He sometimes just gets the zoomies and just goes like wild. Like I don't know if he thinks like my apartment's like under attack or something, but he'll like run from window to window just going crazy. Like there's nothing outside. Like I'll like kind of follow him along and like see if he's chasing birds or if there's like another cat or something. But no, sometimes he just goes marbles, like or like loses his marbles and just starts just running like crazily. And Sully's got really long hair. I'm sure that you guys probably noticed that in the camera there. So he's got like along the pads of his paws, he has like hair that kind of blocks the pads a little bit. So he actually drifts a lot. He doesn't really have the best ability to stop. So I think that's what happened there. I think he was trying to run up to the window and just like didn't stop and just slammed into it. Probably not at full speed, but he definitely had some speed there. So I hope you're doing okay, Sully. Oh, you took your kitten out, Philo Joe. That's cool. How'd that go? Did your kitten enjoy their time outside? Boo loves going outside. It's one of her favorite things. Sully, on the other hand, does not like it. And I think it's probably because he was a street cat before, but it freaks him out. He is just not a fan of being outside. He likes to stay inside. Oh, it's weird, Marcelo. I don't know why I would do that. Also, dang it, screwed up the duplication glitch. It seems like every time I look at chat is when I screw up the duplication glitch. Although I still want to read all your messages, so I'm just going to take the risks. But yeah, it's definitely not an optimal speedrun so far. There's definitely room for improvement. Also, dang, this guy's a fast eater. Okay, so, oh, I thought he was sleeping there for a second. I was about to say this might make it a little easier. No, he's not sleeping. He just closed his eyes there. He screams at the door now because he wants to out. Okay, so it sounds like your kitten really enjoyed their time there. And it's, is it Bantam? I hope I'm remembering the name right. I know a lot of you guys post your cats in pet pics on the Discord. It's hard to remember all your cats' names. I'm pretty sure it's Bantam you're talking about, Philo Joe. Hopefully I'm remembering the name there right. But no, that's cool. I'm glad they enjoyed their time outside. Your cats are outside kittens too. They're curious about the outside world, but really love being inside. Yeah, Boo really likes outside. She really likes climbing trees. She's done it a couple times. Thankfully, I'm pretty tall. I'm 6'3", so it's not too hard for me to grab her and get her back out of trees. But she's a big fan of climbing. And watching birds. She loves watching birds too. That's like Boo's thing. That's her hobby. He just needs to realize harness equals outside. That's something that Boo's realized. Anytime the harness comes out, Boo's immediately excited. It did take her a little while to learn that, but Bantam should learn that too, I imagine. You're learning in English and Spanish. That's cool, Conrado. Yo hablo poco español. Mi español no está bien. Or no está muy bien. I have all right Spanish, but it's not great. I'm trying to learn more, but my Spanish is not fantastic. No fantastico. Kitten is an adventure cat for sure. Yeah, Kenzie's cat is just like straight up an outdoor cat. So Kitten's pretty cool. Kitten has definitely caught some mice, I'm sure, before outside. Probably caught other things too. I'm sure Kenzie could tell us some more stories in chat there. But Kitten's awesome. Kenzie's cat, oh, Kitten's a pretty cool cat. Definitely one of my favorites for sure. She needs to get her bod back. She biffed it down the tree. Oh no! She had a fall in the tree. Oh no! Is that because she got chunkier, Kenzie? Because I know that you were saying before that Kitten had put on some winter weight over the winter. I guess she probably hasn't been outside nearly as much because we live in Canada, so it's a lot colder up here. You know, you can't really go out year round with your cat. But yeah, I'd heard that Kitten had gotten a little bit chonky, so I'm guessing that's probably why she fell, maybe. No habla español, and then, oh boy, I don't know what that is, Philo Joe, but cool. I'm guessing you're saying you speak those languages. Although I think, are those two different sets of characters there? I don't know. I don't know Mandarin or Japanese like well at all. Also, Sapphire Chat. Wow, hey, thanks for stopping by the stream. It's good to see you. Hope you're doing well. And we're doing Chao speedrun here. I think it's going all right so far. Definitely could be better. Yeah, it's cool to see you. I think this is the first time you've chatted in a stream, I think, or one of mine. Maybe it's the first time you're just here for a stream, but it's cool to see you. Hope you're doing well. I think the Chao community as a whole is definitely missing you. No pressure though. I know Chow burnout is definitely a real thing. I experience it sometimes myself, so definitely no pressure, but it's cool to see you here. I hope you're doing well. Oh, we got a bunch of different languages. Yeah, Thanatos is probably speaking, I'm assuming that's Russian, I think, there. I'm not 100% sure. Alright, so yeah, we're gonna start on the cheetah. So we got flying almost maxed out. I think we'll probably just hope that dragons and other animals can raise it the rest of the way. I don't know if I'll go specifically for condors again, or maybe we will. I don't know, part of me is actually starting to worry this Chow might not even be strong enough to do all the races. Just looking at like the fly maxed out, it's gonna be at what, like 2,000, like maybe 2,200, a little bit over. That's not very good. It's not like great. I don't know, maybe I'm just too used to all the member Chow that have like 3,000 in some stats, but I don't know. Hopefully, is strong enough to beat all of the races in karate that we need them to beat. If not, then damn. This will be a bit of an anticlimactic run if we reach a point where they're fully maxed out and we just still can't even win. I'm hoping we don't get to that point, though. I don't think we will. We'll see. Alright, here we go. Probably another cheetah. Oh, here it is. Please don't eat your food right away, dude. Go a little bit slow so I can line it up. Oh, okay, there we go. Yeah, thanks, Elsie. I appreciate it. Or not Elsie, so I don't know why I said Elsie. Thank you, Sapphire Chow. I appreciate it. I think I just like kind of like relate you two together because I know Elsie was a viewer of yours before they started watching my videos regularly. So, but no, thank you, Sapphire Chow. I really appreciate it. I actually go back and look back at your old videos sometimes too, because we had our we did a drawing collaboration or like a Chow the kind of art game a while ago. I don't know how many of you guys saw that one. Maybe some of you guys found my channel because of that video, but that was a fun one. That'd be fun to do something like that again in the future. Although maybe not drawings. Honestly, my drawing skills were not good. Your drawings were pretty good, but mine were I don't know. They were a bit iffy. Put it kindly, they were a bit iffy. Or put it like lightly, I guess. I don't know. Some of them, it's like, is that even a child? Like, what the hell was I drawing? I don't know. Oh, he said, hey, what's up? Oh, that's cool, Thanatos. You'll come draw for me, Kenzie? That'd be interesting to maybe do sometime for like a Chow, like a video or something. Maybe get like a few of the talented like Chow artists in the Choa homies community to come together and do like a Chow Pictionary thing. Maybe I could be like the host for it or something and not even like a contestant. It could be like Kenzie. I know Kenzie's good at drawing. LC's good. Bone's pretty good. Who else could we get? There's a whole bunch of you guys. Kenzie, you could probably do Chow. I mean, I'm sure it's not like your specialty, but you could definitely do it. Also, Mental Sonic, great username there. Thank you for the $10 super chat. Chow Garden, Speedrun. Don't know if that's a typo or what, but thank you, Mental Sonic. I really appreciate it. We'll get the cat some treats here. Boo's still here chilling. Sully has just completely pieced out, though. I don't know. Oh, wait, he came back. I don't know if he heard me say treats, but Sully actually just came right back. You might be able to see him on the camera a little bit.
Get a load of this.
Here, wait. I gotta try and. It's gonna be a little tricky to give treats now that we're mid speedrun, but I'll get him. He's gonna get the treats. I'm gonna go Wild Canyon again. This is the best stage I know to get cheetahs from. This is probably not the optimal stage for getting cheetahs, but it's what we're gonna go with here. Okay, there we go. Cheetah. Why is the grass texture so ugly? You're talking about in the Chow Garden there? We're in like a custom Wind Waker Chow Garden. The trees look a little bit weird, but otherwise I think it's actually a pretty nice looking retexture. Although for some reason the tree leaves are like completely black. I don't know if it's supposed to be like that or if it's like glitching. Also, damn, we're really not getting any condors this time, which isn't a big deal. I did say I wasn't gonna really go for those specifically, but I do want to try and get that flying to level 99. So I'm gonna completely go against what I said earlier and just go get some more condors anyways. Also, they race swimming too, so it's not like a complete waste of time. Okay, whoops. There we go. Use Speed Highway. Oh yeah, and Sonic Adventure DX, yeah, that's definitely getting the Swellows, I think is what they're called in SADX. That is like definitely the best stage for them there. 100%. Okay, let's see where. There we go. Oh, why not? Oh, did he trip over there? Looked like he was about to fall over. All right, I'm gonna try and give. We're gonna try and feed him here a little bit, and then while we're feeding him, I'm gonna try and give the cats the treats. Okay, this should work. So here we're lined up, so we'll just immediately give him the food again if he throws it. And here's the treats. So again, thank you so much, Mental Sonic. Really appreciate it. And the cats are definitely appreciating the treats. Here we go. Fresh one for Sully. And I believe we have seafood flavored treats today. I forget exactly what Temptations calls the flavor, but it's like seafood medley or something like that. I don't know. Some special like seafood treats though for the cats. So they're definitely liking those ones. Thank you so much, Mental Sonic. Alrighty. Oh no, the ram! No, get out of here, ram! We want the cheetah. Oh boy. Oh. Ah! Oh no! I'm so bad at the duplication glitch now. This is embarrassing. I used to be such an expert on it too. Ah! Oh no! I'm sorry, now I faked out our Chao there. That was my bad. Oh my gosh. Yeah, this is definitely not an optimal speedrun. If anyone wants to try and compete for the Choa % world record, I highly encourage you to do so, because it is very possible you will beat me. In fact, I'd say it was likely. Okay. Yeah, stay. Wait, why is he not staying tired? He doesn't have like the like corkscrew thing above his head. He's not getting tired. Not that I want him to be sad and tired, but at the same time, it makes it a lot easier to line up the thing here. All right, so let's see. How much does this raise the power? It only raises it 1. Okay, so it's the same as the Condor then. I think the Condor only raised 1. Radical Highway is best for run animals. We could go for boars there. I did see that boars raise the power stat quite a bit. So honestly, that might be the strategy, Grump. From this point on, once we run out of animals here, as long as I can get the flying to 99 with like the 1 or 2 condors that I have, I think we should be good. So yeah, we'll probably do Speed Highway next, I think. And that'll actually be good too, because then we can come back with a dark character and try and get them more neutral. Not that it will really matter, I guess, because once we start duplicating animals, they'll go full Dark Chao anyways, instead of neutral. So I don't know. This is going to be tough. Let's see, please. Why is it... It's not actually getting tired. What is up with this Chao? Oh, what? Now it's not even tired. What? What are you doing, Chao? I want you to be tired. I want you to be asleep so that I can do this more easily and line this up easier, but this dude just keeps waking up. Doesn't really want to go to sleep, I guess. Thanks, Micah. I appreciate it. I think we're doing pretty good so far. We definitely haven't had the best luck. It took a while for us to reset to get a Chao that's like, I think, even capable of completing this challenge. Although honestly, I'm still a little bit like unsure if this Chao can beat everything. So we do have to be like the hardest level of karate and the highest race in the challenge race. So it's gonna be tight. In fact, I might even, once we do start racing, I might even just go for the hardest race right off the bat, just so that we can like confirm that it can actually do it. I mean, with stamina, I guess we should be able to. If I do decide to start using stamina, realistically, if we maxed out stamina, it should be able to do any race. So I don't know. Maybe we could just do the races in order, I guess. But I don't know. It'll suck if we have to raise up the stamina a ton to complete the races. That will be a lot of time used on that. It'll take a while. You need a lot of stamina. Yeah, we definitely have to raise it up. I'm thinking like at least 500 for stamina is what we're gonna need just to like complete the races. Or 500 might even be a little bit high, but we're gonna need at least a minimum amount to just even like finish the track even without using any boosts. Then anything past that point would be to compensate for low stats where we would need to actually use a stamina boost. So it's gonna suck. We might have to force feed our Chao at some point, but I'm kind of hoping it doesn't get to that point. But it might. It might. I do want to avoid that though if we can. Radical Highway has seals or swim. That's true. I'm trying to think. The only issue with me going to Radical Highway now is that off the top of my head, I don't actually remember where like all the good animal locations are. I'm trying to remember them. Wild Canyon, I already like knew exactly what route I was going to do before I even like went live today. But Radical Highway. I know there's a boar at the bottom of one of the loops on like a barrel. It's like one of the first ones. I know there's one hiding, I think, on top of a sign or like behind one fairly early into the stage. Metal Harbor would be good for the sea otters, or not the sea otters. I think I'm thinking of, or no, there are sea otters in Metal Harbor, but it's Sonic Adventure DX where the sea otters are like crazy good. Skyrail is nice for power animals. You get tigers and bears from there. Going there for bears could be good too. I'll have to see. Really, it'll depend how far we are into raising these stats. Because if I can actually get running like fully maxed out before we have to get more animals, then we might want to go specifically for like power. In which case, going to like Skyrail would probably be the smart strategy. Whereas Speed Highway, or not Speed Highway, Radical Highway does have the run animals we need, but I don't know if we'll need them. Hopefully, I can get all the way to level 99 with just this one cheetah left. 'Cause I don't even know if we have a backup cheetah at this point. I think I already used it. Again, this is not an optimal speedrun. This has been a struggle. Also, that's a good point, Sapphire Chow. Dry Lagoon, good for otters. I can already think off the top of my head where a couple of them are on that stage. And dang it, there goes the cheetah. Shoot, yeah, I think we are all out of cheetahs now. That is not good. Okay, so we do have to go to another stage here in a minute. I'll just quickly give him... Come on, let me pet him. I'll quickly give him some condors to hopefully get this to level 99. Also, what are you doing? He's shaking the tree? Okay, here, wait. We gotta get you to level 99 flying, dude. Hopefully I can do it with this condor. Oh, now he goes to sleep. This show is so unpredictable. They're just like constantly waking up, doing stuff, and then going back to sleep. Like, see, now he's gonna start walking. Now he's a little bit faster too, which is gonna make this a little bit harder. Okay, there we go. Okay, 99. Paying attention here, you guys. I'm not really reading chat right this second because this condor is really important. I don't want to have to collect another condor. Gotta make sure I'm doing this duplication right with no screw-ups. Alright, one more. Actually, wait, I think we're all good, actually. I don't think I even have to duplicate that one. I'll give it the other animals, although honestly, I don't even know if there's a point. The peacock. Actually, I'm not even gonna give it the last peacock, so it's just gonna lower the swing. Oh, wait, we got Eggman again. Let's see, do we got the lyrics version this time? No, it sounds like we got instrumental again. You guys just love this song. Okay, so I guess I might as well give it the last condor. Oh, it's sleeping. Wake up, dude. The song ever. Yeah. This is pretty much just like the theme of my channel now at this point, honestly. Plays like 3 or 4 times every live stream when you guys have requests. Alright, here. Let's bring you out so you can come to the stage with us. Alright, I think we still have running to do. I think we'll do Radical Highway. I think that was a good idea there. Alright. So I think there's a bunny. Am I remembering wrong? Or what is over here? A ferret? Okay, it's not a bunny, but whatever. We'll grab it. It's something. Alright, so yeah, there's definitely a boar up ahead here on like these barrels, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, or a hedgehog or whatever. Warthog, whatever this animal's called. I can never remember what it's actually called. And I think sometimes you guys correct me and say it's a boar, and then sometimes you guys also correct me and say it's a hedgehog. So you guys also sometimes just tell me to say both things anyways. There's another one. Chow box. And there's one more. No. Come back out, dude. Okay, 3. Do I keep going? I'm trying to think if there's any other more animals like directly up ahead that I really should go for. I think there's one more boar like right up here. Oh, it's a cheetah. Okay, that'll work. Okay. I just need running animal. Okay, there we go. Let's go in with, let's do Shadow, I guess. I would have gone with Eggman. I know you guys like seeing Eggman, but honestly, doing the duplication glitch with Eggman sounds horrible. No, I definitely don't want to do that. So where'd our Chao go? Oh, he's over here sleeping. Okay. Hopefully, he actually just like stays tired this time. Also, he fell asleep with some food. It looks like he had a nice meal and then just passed out. Hey, Lauren, thanks for stopping by the stream. Okay, there we go. He's actually tired. It worked. He's tired for once. This will make this so much easier. This has actually been kind of difficult last. Oh! I say it's gonna make it so much easier, and then I screw up with the first one anyways. Oh my. Yeah, I've gotten really bad at this glitch. I used to be so good at it. I think also just like the distance away from each character is maybe slightly different. I think with Tails that might have worked, but I think Shadow maybe I need to be like slightly farther back. Okay, let's see. Wait, how much does it raise each stat here? So we got 4 for running, so it's the same as the cheetah in that regard. But I'm pretty sure the power... Oh, it only raises 1 power? What? I thought it was better than that. Okay, 2? Okay, I guess maybe it's like a random chance thing. Okay, 2 again. Sometimes it's 1? Okay, that's alright. I can deal with that as long as it's 2 every so often. I'm trying to remember what Chow Island like calls this animal on their. I'm pretty sure they have warthog on theirs and don't have boar. I'm not 100% sure though. I don't know. It's confusing. I don't know. It's the run one that also does power. That I honestly think it looks a lot like a hedgehog. I used to have a pet hedgehog when I was younger. This thing actually looks so much like a hedgehog, like a real life one, not a Sonic like hedgehog. So I don't know. To me, honestly, this is more like a hedgehog than anything else. But I don't know. Can I be Rouge? Yeah, we can maybe come back in with Rouge after. We'll see. I'm hoping that we don't actually have to go into levels too many more times. Because honestly, like the stat raising part, we're actually like most of the way done at this point. I'd say we're like past the 50% mark. So we've got flying maxed out, which is one of the ones I wanted to max out. Running's about halfway maxed out at this point. And then we still got power and swimming. But I don't think I'm going to max those ones out. Or I don't know. We'll see how high we can get them. But running and flying, as long as those 2 are really strong, that should be good to get us through most of the races. The power, though, I do need to get up for karate. That's going to be really important. Oh my gosh, dude. Chao Island calls it a boar. Ah, okay. So they had the opposite of what I thought they had. Interesting. Wait, Mad Maxie, you want to say... You want to fight me? What? Why do you want to fight me now, Mad Maxie? Why do you always want to fight? Also, wait. Max, you're saying you bred hedgehogs for a living? What? I think we need to touch back on that point. You bred hedgehogs for a living? What's that? What? You were a hedgehog breeder? And also, what are you talking about? This doesn't look like a hedgehog. I mean, yeah, it's not like very spiky compared to a hedgehog, but I assume that's more just because it's like really low like polygons compared to like a lot of the other stuff in this game. And they just didn't have time to make it look spiky, but hedgehogs, they kind of look like that. They have 4 legs. They look kind of like little wiener dogs. They have little faces like that. That looks a lot like a hedgehog, a real life one. I don't know what you're talking about. And warthogs also have like, usually I think they have like big tusks. Actually, maybe warthog's not appropriate. So warthog, they should have tusks, which is really weird because they give the Chow tusks, but then they don't actually have tusks on themselves at all. I don't know, that's a little bit weird. I never thought about that. This little guy does not have any kind of tusk, yet he gives, some nice sharp tusks, which actually might be good for Chao Karate as like an intimidation tactic. You know, they might be a little bit scared to punch or kick us if they think the tusks are going to hit them. You were one of those people way back in your childhood who didn't know what a hedgehog was? I didn't know what hedgehogs were until, I don't know, I was honestly like pretty old. Like I'd already been playing Sonic for years before I'd actually seen a hedgehog in real life. And as soon as I knew they existed, I was like, oh, I want a pet hedgehog, like immediately. They're pretty awesome. They are very messy. They poop a lot. And like surprisingly really big poops too for like how small they are. But no, they're pretty cool, real life hedgehogs. Although they are a lot of work though. So if anyone's like listening to this and like thinking, oh my God, I should adopt a hedgehog right away. Definitely do your research. There's a lot that goes into them. You have to make sure they're at like a certain temperature. That, like we used to have like a heating lamp for them because like we live in Canada, so the house gets a little bit colder in the winter and they need to be within like a specific temperature range like all the time or else they go into like hibernation. But like most of the like regular hedgehogs that people have as pets, like they're not really evolved to go into hibernation. So like a lot of the time, if they actually do succeed in hibernating, a lot of the time it is deadly for them. So you got to make sure your hedgehog's like nice and warm all the time. They need like I'm pretty sure mine ate cat food. I'm pretty sure that was like the thing on like hedgehog forums. They said your hedgehog's supposed to eat like cat food, or that was part of their diet. I definitely gave them like mealworms too. Used to buy them from like gas stations. I think people would use them for fishing, but I would buy them for my hedgehog. Yours also ate cat food and mealworms? Okay, cool, yeah. I'm glad, at least we got the same diet, that's good. Although I still think this looks like a hedgehog. I don't know what you're talking about, Maxie. The colors are different. I never had an orange hedgehog like this one. But, I don't know. I'm pretty sure the breed of like my hedgehog I had was like a salt and pepper hedgehog. Hopefully I'm remembering the names right. I might be wrong. It's honestly been a long time since I looked into that stuff. This was like years ago in my childhood, so I'm not 100% sure. I think it was salt and pepper hedgehog was like the main kind of like common type of hedgehog that you could usually find in like North America. There's a lot of albino hedgehogs. I remember like people like it was really hard to find one that wasn't albino, because albinos are maybe they're just more common for hedgehogs. I don't know, but I remember like seeing a lot of them up for adoption, or maybe people just don't like albino hedgehogs. I don't know, but I remember seeing a lot of them. There's definitely a lot of albino hedgehogs around. You also gave them grubs from pet stores that had live insects. Yeah, for me it was just mealworms, or however you say it. We definitely didn't give them any other bugs. Like I never had crickets or anything else like that. So, yeah. Just little worms. The worms are pretty gross. I definitely remember, I don't know if Lauren's still here in the chat. I'm pretty sure I used to like torment her sometimes. Lauren's my younger sister, if anyone cares. I used to like, we're talking like 10, 11, 12-year-old Brayden. I used to like sometimes torment her with the worms and like put them around her or something. I was a little shit, but it was pretty funny doing it. Lauren had a little hamster too that would sometimes play with my hedgehog. It was cool. They were homies. Salt and pepper in your first hedgehog. Your first 3 litters were albino. Then the last litter were salt and pepper and an all black one. Interesting. Yeah, no, something about their genes, I think. I think albino is just like a lot more common in hedgehogs. So I remember even when I'd see them at like pet stores, I feel like albino is usually what I'd see there. Albino hedgehogs are cool. The thing with me that made me want to specifically get a salt and pepper one is honestly the red eyes of the albino hedgehogs. Like sometimes was like a little bit weird to me sometimes seeing them, but I don't know. Albino hedgehog's still cute. Like if you want a hedgehog, go for an albino one. They'll probably be like just as good as any other hedgehog. Or not probably, they will be. They're pretty good. But you know, this is cool that we're talking about hedgehog stuff. This is kind of cool about the Chao Garden speedruns. I don't really have much to talk about with what's actually going on in game right now, just because it's literally just me picking up and putting down like a warthog repeatedly or a boar. But yeah, we got to talk about cool stuff like feeding cat food and worms to hedgehogs. Albinos are more sensitive to light. Interesting. I wonder if that would like change like how you'd have to raise them, if that's like a thing for hedgehogs. Like maybe you can't actually have a heating lamp for them because it's too bright or something. I don't know. I got no idea. I never had an albino hedgehog, so. You had to get an exotic animal breeder license to legally sell them. What the hell? How have I never known this about you, Maxie? You had an exotic hedgehog animal breeding license. And you make fun of me for being weird about breeding Chow all the time on stream. You were literally a professional breeder, Maxie. I'm gonna start using that against you in the Discord whenever you start roasting me. Maxie, the professional breeder. Oh man. This is awesome. I'm really glad I know this now. Gotta change her name or something? Maybe that'll be the next Maxie custom rule. It'll be a professional breeder. You still have one. There were 200 apiece. My homies knew this in the Discord. You mentioned it before. I think you mentioned this before. I must have missed it or something. Maybe I just forgot. I don't know. Okay, maybe I knew about the hedgehog thing, but I definitely didn't know about the breeding license and all that. That's definitely new to me. I don't pay attention. Maxie, there's like 500 people in the server. I try my best, but I can't read every message. So I apologize if I missed that, but I'm pretty sure the professional breeding thing, that is new. That is a new thing, I'm pretty sure. At least new to me anyways. Very exciting. I'll have to come to you, Maxie, if I ever need any help on exotic animal breeding. Not that I think I probably will ever need help with that, but you're now my go-to person for that. I'll add that under like the notes section for you on Discord, I think. I'm pretty sure you can do that. You can put like notes for like specific users. I'll put like exotic animal breeding license. Can't wait for the next Chow breeding stream, Tail Saga. It's been a while since we had one. for a while we were trying to breed for an egg Chao, which only has a 1% chance of like happening when you breed Chao. So I think it took over like 200 Chao. We definitely got like really unlucky with that. But it was like 2 or 3 streams, honestly. Like it was like a process getting that egg Chao. You know, it took a while. A lot of Chao breeding. I think that's where like the breeding jokes kind of started, where you guys started calling me a weirdo for breeding like Chao 200 times. You gotta help me breed Chao then, Maxi? Yeah, that'd be perfect, yeah. If I need to breed any more Chao in the future, I'll come to you for your expertise. Especially if I need to sell them. If I'm ever selling Chao, not that I have ever sold a Chao, but if I ever get to a point where I'm becoming a Chao trader and seller, that definitely will be important. Mainstream Chao Garden episode. I don't know if there'll be one again for quite a while, Mythic. Honestly, I have a lot more fun streaming the member Chao streams. I think it's cool seeing Chao that you guys personally designed. I think as viewers, honestly, like the members, I think for the most part, all of them prefer it. Like I think they'd all rather see their own Chao than Chao that they might not have a connection with. And just honestly, with that series, we've kind of completed everything there was to complete. You know, we beat all the hardest races. We did the newer challenge races. We did the modded karate. We got a chaos Chao. Like, I don't know. Maybe there'll be a stream of that again in the future, but I don't really have any big plans for that series really going forward, because honestly, there isn't much for me to complete in there anymore. We've already kind of done just about everything there is to do with that like group of Chao, so I don't know. We'll see. Maybe in the future we'll do another one, but for the most part it'll be the modded Chao Garden series, or like member one with the member Chao, along with like odd streams like this. Maybe we'll do hard mode Chao Garden again. I know Philo Joe's been really wanting to see some more hard mode Chao Garden, so that's something that might come up again in the future. Also, damn, I was in like a really good groove there. I got a lot of use out of that boar. So I think we're just about all ready to go and get some more animals. I think we'll want to go for power this time. Let's see. Okay, cheated there. Okay, I think we've used all the animals here. Wait, let me just double check the stats real quick. Power and swim. Okay, we definitely need swim. Swim needs to be a lot better. I'm curious, what's a good animal that raises power and swim? Do you guys know? Does anyone have any ideas for like an animal that raises both power and swim? I'm trying to think. I was gonna go for bears and Skyrail. I might just do that now while I'm waiting for you guys to respond. But what raises power and swim? Half-fish, dragon, tiger. I don't think tiger raises swim, does it? Probably not a lot. I was thinking bear is my first thought. No, bear definitely raises power, and then I think they raise swimming a little bit, maybe? I'm not 100% sure on that. Please be a bear. That is not a bear. I mean, I'll take it, but bear increases power, swim, and run. Yeah, tiger takes away swim is what Tails Soccer saying, so probably not tiger. Maybe we'll just use a bunch of bears. I think bear is probably our best bet. I'll get like 3 or 4 bears, and hopefully that's good enough here. 4, or it's 3. We got 1 more. Also, you can really tell if I turned off, or you can tell I turned off all my codes. We're down to 96 lives. We were at 99 for like months just from me using a cheat code. But I've got pretty much every like code that makes the game easier at all like turned off for this. And I expect you guys to have that too if you guys decide to try and compete with my time. No cheating. Except for animal duplication glitch. That cheat's okay. That's an acceptable cheat. Here, I just want to take a second to feed him. Or I'm gonna try and feed him. I don't know if this will work because he just keeps trying to sleep. Here, we're gonna feed him. I do want to quickly add something I meant to do earlier. Let's see, where is it here? Okay, keep eating, dude. Let me get another food ready. There we go. All right, I did want to adjust our checklist here because we technically already did actually complete something on the checklist. We did already name our Chao, so I actually was intending to add a check mark once we eventually completed that, but I was just so busy actually raising the Chao I never got around to the check mark. There we go. So check mark, name Chao, that is complete. We have got the Chao named. That was like the first thing we did. And once we get them up a little bit stronger, we'll start with the races and karate and the real stressful part of the run, which is where we find out if our Chao can actually compete in these races. And actually finish the karate too, because that's going to be a tough one. So good song request, Alan. I'm always a fan of the Sonic Adventure DX Chao music. Am I going to keep A after the run, or am I going to keep them after the run? Yeah, we'll keep them. I don't know if I'll put them in any of like the Chao Gardens right away or anything, but I'll definitely like save their file and keep them. Yeah, it's an optimal name there, Sapphire Chao. I didn't have time to go across to all the other letters and pick a proper name. The real speedrun strat is just to go with one letter, so that we're really cutting down on our frames and our time. Even though I'm definitely wasting time in many other areas. That is not an area that I was willing to waste time. I'm pretty sure I even exited out of the menu once on accident while typing in the name. So it definitely was not optimal, but I think it's a good name. I like it. I'm a fan of I like him. I'm kind of sad we didn't end up getting that one Chao. I think it was a pink Chao. There was one that was just like full on like screaming with like when it was born, like it just had like the mouth wide open. Is like what it was born with. It would have been pretty funny to have that Chao as for this this run, but I'm okay with this dude. This guy's still okay. This little gray guy. Although his stats, honestly, were not the great. Even though like we went with this Chao and decided he was our best option, this Chao's stats still really are not that great in the grand scheme of things. So, it's okay. You know, I'm just hoping we can get the races done. As long as we get the races done, this Chao's good. He's done his job. But it's a really big if, you know, getting those races done. Oh gosh, Maxie, I don't even know if I want to know there. What are you talking about? Oh man. Also, thank you to everyone who's liked the stream already. Really appreciate it. Helps out the channel a lot. Once we get to 100 likes too, I'll give the cats some more treats. That'll be like a milestone there. If we hit that, cats will definitely get some nice treats. And I'm happy they're actually here with me now. Earlier, they did not seem to have too much of an interest in the speed run, but both of them seem to care a little bit more now and are here with me. Although they're not really watching at all, they're both just kind of snoozing. But yeah, they're enjoying themselves. Sully's colored up with cheese. Cheese, the Chao plush there. I hope they're enjoying themselves. Whoop. All right, nice. So we're getting close to maxing out power. So I think for swim, we'll probably go Metal Harbor for the last little bit. I think probably that's the best stage to go to swim animals. Or we could do what Sapphire Chao said, maybe go Dry Lagoon for the sea otters. That's also not a bad idea. Actually, Dry Lagoon might be the faster one, I'm trying to think. Just like the speed of actually collecting the animals, Dry Lagoon's probably faster. I really got to make sure this guy does not evolve Dark or Hero too. That's really important. And as we start feeding him more too, that's something I'll actually have to start worrying about. For now though, I think he's still probably really far away from evolving. But who knows? I don't know. I don't have the editor open, so like I don't have access to the magnitude bar like I usually do that tells me when a Chao's gonna evolve. It's kind of weird. I'm like raising Chao like in the blind here. Like I don't see all the stuff that I normally see. It's a little weird. Oh, this is it's from the black market, Sapphire Chao. That's one of the rules for this speedrun. The Chao has to be from the black market. I originally was going to use the Chao randomizer developed by Kriz2, but I realized there wasn't really any way to verify 100% that the Chao's from the randomizer. Because the way the randomizer works is it basically just creates a .chao file that you then save and then put into your game manually. But I realized at that point, once we're saving files, realistically, what's stopping me or someone else just from importing a Chao that's already got like all S grades or something anyways? So, I don't know. I did want to use the randomizer because I thought that would be fun to maybe get like some weird textures and more modded colors and stuff, but there wasn't really any way for you guys to verify I wasn't cheating at all. Whereas realistically, with me filming and streaming this entire thing, and you guys seeing me buying the eggs, I think it's pretty clear that I'm not cheating, or at least I hope it is to you guys. So that's the main reason I didn't use the randomizer, although I did really want to, because I thought that'd be really fun. Oops. Yeah, the market grades definitely are not the greatest. I think that's part of the reason why it took us so long to get a decent one. Although it is possible to get S grades from the market. You guys did see that. There was one Chao that had an S in swimming. And I would have liked to have used that Chao, but its its run grade was an E, which is just, I don't know, I don't think it's usable for this type of run. I think a Chao with an E grade would really struggle to finish any of the races. Even with stamina, I think it would be a struggle. So, because that Chao's run would have peaked at like 15 or 1600. Like it'd be 600 worse than what this Chao is. And this Chao's only a B grade in running. This Chao didn't even get an A in running like I was hoping for. So, I don't know. I think we made the right choice going for this Chao. Realistically, we could have kept resetting, but I don't know. This is speedrunning the Chao Garden, not resetting the Chao Garden. We gotta actually get into that speedrun, so that's why we picked and ended up using him. Oh yeah, neutral evo. Yeah, neutral evolution's pretty much required to get into the or to complete this run, or like not evolving also works. If we can complete the races in the karate before this guy even evolves, that works too. Because like I said before, with this run, this is like kind of like a new game plus speedrun. Like I already have all the races and everything unlocked. Evolving a Chao is not part of the speedrun. You don't have to evolve them. In fact, evolving is actually probably bad because it is a time waster in the sense that we'd have to wait like 30 seconds or however long it is, like a minute, for the Chao to go through the cocoon. So actually, ideally, we don't even want this guy to evolve. It'd be perfect if he just like stayed as a baby the whole time. Although, I don't know, once we start feeding him, he might evolve. I don't know. I'm just gonna have to really pay attention to his like features and try and make sure he doesn't evolve. Or if he does evolve, at least like catch it and make sure it goes neutral. Because if it evolves dark, we're in some trouble. Then we won't be able to do the hero races with this Chao, and that's pretty much run over. At that point, all I could do was either start raising a completely new Chao, or I could reincarnate this guy and then evolve him again, or not even evolve him, I guess, but reincarnate him and then re-raise him up again. So either way, we'd still have to raise up a whole new Chao, which would just completely kill any competitive ability of this run, basically. It'd be a terrible run. So we're gonna try and avoid that, and I think we will avoid that, hopefully. I think we'll be good. I'm pretty good at catching Chao at evolutions, or like if they're evolving like in a cocoon already, like I'm good at getting out of the garden and getting back in and fixing them. I've done it a lot in the past, so I think we should be good. As long as I'm paying attention, I think we'll be okay. Alright, I think I'll probably start feeding the Chao actually a little bit here soon. We definitely need to get that swim up more. Kind of sad the berry really didn't raise up the swim a whole lot. Only one little point, but I think that's just the game itself. I don't think there's a lot of animals that really raise swim and power like really well. I think someone did recommend dragons earlier. Dragons might have been a slightly better choice for this, but they're a little bit harder to collect, so I would have had to spend more time doing that. And then I honestly don't know if it raises power and swim like collectively any better than like the bears are here anyways. So I don't know. Realistically, you probably could put a lot more time and research into this run and come out with a much better time. But that's what your guys' job is to do. You know, this is Choa %. This is a new category I'm creating. I'm hoping some of you guys try and run this alongside me, or maybe not alongside me while I'm live, but like at some point in the future with some research. And I'm curious to see how fast you guys can do this in. So I bet you guys, I bet you guys can do this a lot faster than what I'm doing. So I'm clearly screwing up the duplication glitch pretty hard here at points. That alone has been a massive time loss. And then what else? Our Chao's grades just not being optimal. Even just resetting better could, or more, just being more patient could definitely increase the or lower, I guess, the time of the run. Sorry, I'm concentrating real hard on this thing. It's hard. Stay awake, dude. But don't like stay too awake. I need you to still be tired. Okay. I'm pretty sure he's not tired. Alright. Just need to do a few more bears here. Come on. Ooh. Come on. Like 3 more, I think? Or just 2 more, I guess. Okay. And then we'll give it the ram. I guess we'll give it the last bear. It's not really much point. I guess we'll get the swim up a little bit. So this song's so weird, the lyrics. Did the singer really just say he like makes me think of parsley when he's next to me? What even is this song? I'm still cool with it, Amy's theme. I'm curious who requested it. I'll have to check that in a minute. But yeah, very interesting one. Alright, so we gotta get these. I'm trying to remember where all the sea otters are. I know there's some on the other side I can immediately think of. Also, did Omochao just break the Chao box there? What was that? I definitely didn't break it. I just sworn there was like a sea otter down here somewhere on the ground. Peacock. Shoot, I don't think there is. Okay. Dang it, I don't remember where they are nearly as good as I hope they did. It's a bop, but the lyrics are definitely out there. Yeah, it's a little weird. I'm still all for it, though. Still a good one. Okay, there we go. That's the sea otter location I definitely remembered, and I think this thing's pretty likely to give us at least one. Hopefully. Okay, we got some penguins. And there's probably one more otter over here, I think. Yeah. Okay. Hopefully 4 swim animals are enough to get us all the way to level 9 in swimming. I really gotta like buckle down here and make sure I'm concentrating hard. Alright, where's our buddy? Oh, there he is. Okay, let's get him a piece of food. We still need to get that stamina up, so I'm just trying to gradually raise stamina rather than just doing a whole bunch of force feeding at once. It's not really working too well because I don't even think we're at 100 yet. Oh my god, we're barely at 50. So yeah, stamina, we probably are gonna have to do some force feeding here. We might do some racing before we do that. At least we can get like the beginner races like out of the way with. And maybe it'll be high enough that we can do like a couple of the jewel races. Although I don't know, it might be pushing it. What character do I reckon is the best for the dupe glitch? Probably Tails. Tails is probably the best for it. I wish Eggman was better for it. I'm not 100% sure who's best, but Eggman is definitely the worst. I know that for sure. That is not a question. Which is very unfortunate, because I'm sure a lot of you guys would have really loved to see some more Eggman in this stream. Do you feel that Rouge or Tails is up there? Growing up, usually, if I ever had to use a dark character, I'd usually go with Rouge. I'd sometimes mix it up with Shadow. But, I'm trying to teach this Chao, that he needs to be really fast. And I think him seeing Shadow here, hopefully, will inspire him to be fast like Shadow. Whereas if Rouge is here, I don't know what Rouge would inspire him to do. Maybe it'd inspire him to start stealing or dressing a little bit more inappropriate. I don't know. But those aren't really skills that are very helpful for the speedrun, I think. Whereas Shadow's running definitely is. Although Rouge could teach flying, maybe, I guess. I forgot Rouge can fly. It's not just entirely stuff like that. Oh, come on here. I actually disagree on the reuse animal code being enabled. I feel like that like takes away any skill that this run has. A lot of the main like skill in this run that you have to like be able to do to get a good time, I think, is the animal duplication glitch. So I think turning that on kind of ruins the run a little bit. And then also a large reason that like I've got the rules the way they are is I want this run to be able to be done on console, on GameCube, PlayStation, Xbox, you know, whatever version of the game you have. And I want the run to be able to be like done relatively the same. And for the most part, that's the case. With all the rules I've got and everything there, like there's no reason you shouldn't be able to do this and get like the same time I get if you're on like a GameCube. So with codes like that enabled, it kind of ruins that. It kind of makes it like unfair for anyone that's not on PC. So that's like why I've got like all the codes off and stuff like that. So that's others that maybe don't have it on Steam or maybe don't want to download mods for whatever reason. You can still give it a try yourself too. So yeah, that's like I should have said that earlier too, but that's part of the reasoning that, like on why the rules are what they are. Is so this is possible on any console. Again, mods still are allowed as long as they're like purely cosmetic and don't really affect the speedrun or the Chao stats at all. They are totally fair game. You know, realistically, we could totally make this Chao look really fancy with some modded accessories, but I don't want to waste the time for that because again, we're speedrunning here. We're trying to go real fast. So yeah, that's why he doesn't have any clothes or anything yet. Maybe after the run, we'll get him dressed up or something. If he succeeds, if this Chao does a really good job, then we can maybe give him like a nice hat or something or some accessories. We'll definitely like treat him. He'll definitely get like some pie or something after. I definitely still have the like real world foods mod on. Although don't use any of those foods because those are modded foods. If anyone does want to attempt this. Again, like no modded anything really other than like cosmetic stuff. So eventually we'll treat him after the timer stops though. So we are definitely gonna have to feed this boy. But unfortunately, he's just gonna have to eat either the normal food here, or we could give him the, we could get him some like skill fruits. Although honestly, that probably wouldn't even change anything at this point, just because all the other skills are like maxed out anyways. I don't know. Makes it unfair for people not on PC. Still has infinite rings code on. See that? The logic behind the infinite rings is that realistically on GameCube, I guess unless you have an action replay, you technically couldn't get like a million rings like I have. But like there is still a ring duplication glitch that exists. So like you can definitely start your run with like a million rings if you want to put the time in. I just think that if you're on PC, you should be able to use that code because it doesn't actually affect the run itself, other than it allowed me to buy like a lot of Chao. But also like on GameCube, like realistically, like I bought 10 Chao, or like however many it was. It's probably close to 15 actually. I bought a bunch of Chao. Realistically, if you're on GameCube or like PlayStation, you could always just reset after hatching the Chao and just buy a new egg from the black market. I'm pretty sure that would reset the stats. I just chose to not do it that way, but that is an alternative way if you don't have like a bunch of rings.
Load of this.
Also, Otaku, thank you so much for 5 gifted Choa memberships. Thank you so much. Let's see who's gonna get him. We got Medler, Micah, Cherry, Jacob. So some former members here. Oh, and we got Bone. Bone got one too.
Get a load
Yeah, thank you so much, Otaku. I definitely appreciate that. We'll get the cats some treats here in a little bit. I'm just gonna try and focus on this sea otter usage. But thank you so much, Otaku. I really appreciate it. It's been a while since I think I've seen some gifted memberships, so it's nice to get some new members. Yeah, definitely join the Discord if you haven't. I think most of you that got gifted them already are on the Discord, but definitely join if you haven't already. I think this Chao should be able to do most of the races. Definitely with stamina, I'm feeling like more confident. But that last challenge race will be a doozy for sure. Yeah, we'll have to get the stamina up. At least a good amount, so we can at least finish the races. That'll be really important. Are we gonna get them some hero fruit soon? Does hero fruit really raise like stamina a lot more? Is that true? I saw you guys saying that earlier. I think that we should use the hero fruit because it raises stamina faster. Or wait, what do you guys mean by hero fruit? Sorry, I guess I should clarify. Do you guys mean the fruit that I could buy from the black market? Or are you guys talking about like going into the hero garden and actually getting fruit? I didn't think the hero garden fruit actually raised up any higher, but I don't know which ones you're talking about. You guys talking about hero garden fruit, so not the hero like trait fruit. Does it actually raise stamina more though? I feel like I just play with mods so much now that I don't even know anymore. I feel like I've played so many different versions of this game that handle the fruits differently for their stats and stuff that I just never have any idea what the actual like stat amount is for each one. Only with HD version. You think Chao will extended patch that glitch? See, if it is a glitch or something that's only in specific versions, then I'm more inclined to try and just maybe use like the normal fruit. Like I said before, I do want to try and keep this run like accessible to everyone, no matter what console you're on. And if it is something that's only on HD versions, then it does kind of mess up some GameCube players. Although MakerMod keeps saying here that some Chao extended code removes it. So, or maybe not keep saying. I think it was just one message. I don't know why I worded it like that. But yeah, I don't know. I might honestly have that code on. I don't actually know. Or I might have actually turned it off for the stream. Actually, now that I think about it, I'm pretty sure there was a code that was called like fruit rebounds or something. I'm pretty sure I turned it off just because I wanted this game to be like as vanilla as possible. So actually, the hero fruit might still raise the stamina more. Oops. Maxi, normally that would be a problem, but we're already on a save file that's got all the races unlocked. That's kind of the part of this speedrun, is that we're already on like a fully completed save file. Like evolution's not a required part of this run. Because otherwise, if we didn't have all the races unlocked already, we'd have to do like Diamond Race 1, Diamond Race 2, Diamond Race 3, Diamond Race 4, and then do the 5th one. Whereas this speedrun, we're just gonna do the 5th one. And the main reason for that is just to save time. You know, I don't want the speedrun to take 3 or 4 hours, you know, where realistically there's nothing stopping me from doing it in like half that time. Or I don't know, I don't think the races really take that much extra time, I guess, but I don't know. I just want this run to be fun for everyone, accessible, and not too time consuming. Because I know a lot of speedruns, you know, people won't try. Because like, for example, like the 180 emblem speedrun for Sonic Adventure 2, it's like, I don't know what the record is nowadays, but like I've seen runs that are like 8 hours long. I think some people like, for me, it would take freaking forever. I would not be able to do it. But I want this run to be short enough that people can actually do it and sit down for like a couple hours or however long it takes them and complete it. Whereas if we add all the races in, I think it makes it less accessible for others. It also would require you to use a new save file, and some people might not want to start a new one or delete their existing save file. So That's kind of part of it too. So we're only doing the races that would be required to give us an emblem here. And I already am on a completed save file, so the emblems won't even show up. So that's why I got the little tracker on the left there, the speedrun checklist, so we can keep track of all the objectives and know when we complete them. We already got name Chao, and fairly soon we'll get done the beginner races. And then I don't 100% know where we'll go from there. We definitely need to get stamina up more. That's like becoming a pretty clear thing at this point. Our stamina's not good. We definitely have to get that. And honestly, our swim stat sucks too. What is our swim grade on this Chao? Does anyone remember from earlier? Does this Chao have like an E or a D in swimming? I'm pretty sure it's a D, I think. It's definitely a D or an E. It's definitely not C or higher. This Chao is not a good swimmer though. Uh-oh. No! Dude. Ah! My gosh. Come on. This Chao's so confusing. He keeps going from like tired to not tired. Alright, I'm ready. The points look like they're a D. That's kind of what I was thinking too, Tail Soccer. Alright, there we go. Nice. So yeah, we only have to raise like not too much more left with the otter. Like stat raising is almost done, except for stamina. We're almost done the animal duplication glitch, so I won't have to do this again. You can kind of tell, I think I got a lot better at it as we like progressed. I've not screwed up anywhere near as much with Shadow or our last run with Shadow, I think when we had the boars. As soon as we switched to Shadow, suddenly I've like started doing this glitch like really well and not like screwing it up a whole lot. The stat raising is the long part, yeah. Definitely is. It's the skill part of the run. 'Cause realistically, once we start the races, like the run's kind of out of my control for the most part. It's all on to actually go and like race fast. So this is the real skill part of the run, and the part where there actually is some strategy in how you do things. So that's another reason I don't want to have the like animal reuse code on or whatever, because why take away the skill part of the run? You know, there's only one part of the run that actually requires any sort of skill at all, even though it's literally just picking up an animal and putting it back down again. But it's something, you know. There are definitely ways to do this better than I did. You could also definitely do it a lot worse than I did too if you're not very good at the glitch. So I don't know. I'm curious to see how you guys do at this, for those of you that are intending to try a speedrun in the Choa percent category. And there, okay, I think we're at 99. Okay, nice. So we just gotta do stamina. So I think, sadly, for the time being, I think we will have to force feed him a little bit. I think we'll, oh, this is gonna suck too. He's not even hungry. Shoot. So in the past when I've like decided to do this, sometimes I'd use editor and like make it so they're hungry, so at least they like eat really fast. But we can't even do that because no editor allowed. We'll try and I want to try and get it to at least 100 before we start the beginner races, and we'll do those at least early. And then we might have to come back for some more stamina raising. And by might, I mean I think we probably will have to. I don't think 100 stamina is going to be enough to complete the longest race type. Maybe it is. I don't know. I think our Chao will run out of stamina before then. I'm honestly not too sure. Also, for anyone curious about the cheat codes for this this type of speedrun, I do have the cheat code off that automatically regrows fruit. So you can actually tell our garden's actually really low on fruit right now. This is basically just vanilla Sonic Adventure 2 with like a couple of extra cosmetic and like Chao extended upgrades that don't actually affect like raising the Chao at all. It's mostly just like appearance stuff. And I will be making like a separate video at some point after, just kind of highlighting the run and kind of explaining the rules for anyone that does want to participate and, you know, not have to watch the full live stream to understand what's going on. So that will be coming sometime in the near future, hopefully. We'll have like a shorter video so that it's a little bit more accessible to look back at, and you don't have to sit and watch me do the duplication glitch a whole bunch. All right, we're getting close to 100. We're almost there. We just need one more level up. Yeah, I was pretty shocked we even got one S rank Chao, Sapphire Chao. But you get one with the S in swimming, but that was, I don't think I've ever even really seen that before, honestly, like an S out of the black market. So you guys could try resetting and going for a much better Chao than what I've got. It's kind of up to you guys to try and go for that. I think from my experience, the black market does seem to somewhat balance the stats.
Get
Like
a
if you have
load of this.
like an A or an S, then like there's usually some E's to accompany it. So I don't know. I don't fully know how it like generates the stats there. But thank you, Mad Maxi, for the $2 super chat there. You're staring at me. Is that you? Is that you, Maxi? Is that you there in the waterfall watching me raise the chow? I think it is. I think that's what Maxi's getting at there. Alright, so I think we just need him to eat like one more bite of food, and then we'll jump into the beginner races. Come on, one more bite, dude. We're like out of food. You've cleaned out the garden basically on your own. There's one chow here. Look how happy he is. Look at this little cute little guy. I believe in him. I think this guy will be able to complete the races and succeed, I think. Stamina, like, aside, I think he can do it. Stamina right now is not that great, but I believe in him. I believe in this cute little guy. So here, let's go into the races now. Let's start with beginner. We'll get those, how many tracks there? I think there's 4 beginner ones. We'll get those ones done first, and then we will, probably start with Jewel. We'll see if we can even do the Jewel races. I don't know. Stamina is going to be interesting. We'll start with Crab Pool. There we go. And here, it's treat time for the cats. I still got to give them treats from that gifted membership, or the gifted memberships from Aosotaku. So here, I'm going to give the cats a couple. They're getting like a small handful of treats. So there's some for Sully, and here's some for Boo up here too. Yeah, thank you so much for your support, you guys. I really appreciate it. Thank you to everyone who's liked the stream. We're getting closer to 100 likes. I did say give the cats some more treats once we hit 100, so definitely like the stream if you haven't already. And thank you to everyone who has liked the stream. I definitely appreciate it. Let's see, can Ad break the course record? Probably not. There's probably a heavily cheated Chow that got that record, I think. There we go. Yeah, I think it was Bubblegum. I think Bubblegum had the record, actually. Tail Soccer pointed that out. Yeah, that was Bubblegum. Bubblegum did have the course record. And let's see, I'm pretty sure we can actually do this. Yeah, okay, that speeds it up a little bit. So once you see the podium, you can exit out of the race. It will glitch out your races a little bit, though. Do you guys see the carpet now in the tunnel here? Like, what the hell is that? Do you guys see that? It's all red. Weird looking. I don't know what's going on there. This really makes you think of some particular strats. Yeah, there's definitely more optimal ways to do this than I'm doing. I'm intentionally kind of doing this more relaxed and loose. I mean, I'm obviously still trying to go really fast, but this is like far from an optimal run. I will eventually maybe come back and look at this. If there is like some serious interest and you guys actually do some attempts yourselves, I would love to come back and try and beat some of your guys' times down the line. But we'll see. I don't know. Ultimately, that's up to you guys, whether you guys decide to do this or not. Okay, so that's race 2. We got Crab Pool, and that was Windy Valley, or not Windy Valley, what's it called? Stump Valley? I don't know why I said Windy Valley. This is not Sonic Adventure DX. And Mushroom Forest. There we go. Wait, did he actually break a record there? I wasn't paying attention. I was reading chat. This is kind of nice. This gives me a break. I haven't been able to read chat super well the last little while. Or like basically this entire run so far. I still was reading chat, but it was screwing me up a little bit doing it. Now it's nice. I can actually just read chat. Because there's not really a whole lot of input actually required from me here. Let's see, this guy might actually be able to break the course record for this one too. Most of these records here were set by Chow that didn't have stamina, like weren't using stamina boosts. And that's just because usually I use the 8 Chow like party race code, and that code makes so you can't use stamina. So this Chow actually might break a bunch of these records. We'll see. See, I didn't get the Crab Pool. He did get the other one, though. He got Stump Valley and Mushroom Forest. Now Block Canyon. So I'm going to get ready to start checking off some of our things as we complete them. So we're almost at the point where we can check off the beginner races. This one I can probably just spam like stamina for this one. I don't think we'll run out of stamina. This is a really short race. Yeah, look at this guy go. Look at him. Look at that speed. Oh, yeah. There we go. Good job, buddy. All right. We've completed all level 3 beginner races. There we go. Checkmark 2 complete. Nice. Now here, wait. Let's exit out of this. Not being efficient now. All right. Now, let's try this. I'm going to go straight for Jewel Diamond Race. We're going to see if the stamina is actually long enough or like good enough to beat the longest track here. If it is long enough, then we might be able to do all the Jewel races right away. Or if basically, If they win this race, then we know they can do all the other dual races without issue. If they don't like win this, then we're gonna have to go back and race stamina a whole bunch. We'll see. I'm really hoping they can do this though. Okay, they are the fastest already, so that's good. And there's gonna be luck to this too. I didn't even consider the fact that like Jack in the Boxes and intelligence exist here. I got no idea what our Chao's intelligence or dang it. I don't know what his intelligence or luck is. I might have to pull up the editor real quick. I'm just really curious to even like see what it is, because I don't know. I don't have that mod that just shows it within the actual menu itself. Although I really should get that one because it's a pretty cool one. But like, we might have terrible luck on this Chao. Let's see. I'm gonna pull up in the editor. I'm just kind of curious because I didn't actually bother checking before. What is this Chao's luck and intelligence stats? Let's see. Okay, its intelligence is actually pretty good, I think. It actually looks like it's got decent intelligence looks. It says they're level 99 for each, which I'm pretty sure is just from giving it animals, if I'm remembering right. But its grades 3 and 2. I don't know, honestly, the intelligence stats, like, and luck, just the way they function as a whole kind of confused the hell out of me, honestly. Should I even keep going? Like, can he still win with getting unlucky like that off the bat? I don't think he's strong enough. I think we gotta reset again. I don't want to go through the whole race just for him to like lose at the very end, because I think that's just like really bad for time. So that's why I'm like resetting here. See, I see for points, yeah, for intelligence points it's got 2,179, and luck points is 1,800. So I think it's like average. It's like, I don't know, for reference, for the karate tournament we did not too long ago, the intelligence and luck stats for every Chao were set at 5,000. So this Chao's less than half of those Chao. So I don't know, it's definitely not a very smart Chao, I think. But I also don't think he's stupid. Although, holy shit, we are really unlucky. Oh my god. 3 in a row? Oh man. Let's see, please. Let's do this, buddy. Oh yeah, we got the Naruto run on Sapphire Chao. Yeah, I really like the Naruto run. I think it's cool. Alright, so yeah, there's the one Chao in the middle there. It looks like they're like almost as fast as us. Oh, and one of the guys wiped out already. Let's see, please. Come on, buddy. I'm gonna turn on the Chao Garden sound. We got unlucky again? Oh my god, this is the unluckiest Chao ever. Holy crap. I'm hoping now that I turn the music on, maybe this will give us slightly better luck. Although not that we're even gonna hear the music, so it's gonna stop here in a second. We should hear the race sounds now, them like falling and stuff for the Jack in the Box and whatnot. But damn, yeah, this guy's luck is terrible. The luck grade, I'm pretty sure it said 99 for the grade. Oh, that might have been level. What did it say for the grade? Let me double check. For grade, let's see. Its grade for intelligence is 3 and luck is 2. Is that really bad? Is that like almost as bad as possible? It's like maybe Sapphire Chao knows this, because I've never been someone who understood the luck and intelligence stats very well. Its intelligence grade is 3 and its luck grade is 2. Is that like as low as it goes? Like, is that what actually affects it? Because the levels are 99 for each of those, and then the points are just around like the 2,000 mark. Yeah, I'm not sure. Maybe this is actually just like the worst possible like luck ever. I don't know. Doesn't black market Chao fruit help with that? We could maybe try getting like an intelligence fruit. I mean, we haven't even reached the intelligence section yet. We can't even get past the stupid... Oh, finally! There we go! We gotta run! We gotta run, you guys! We can do it! There we go. Is actually making it past the Jack in the Box off start. So let's see, how does he compare to these other Chao now in non-running stats? Okay, flying was pretty good. It looked like we flew the highest on the wall there. There wasn't any Chao that flew higher than us, so that's good. Let's see how power goes here. Let's see, they're going. Okay, I think It looks like we're a little bit faster than them, ever so slightly faster. So I think we should be able to complete this race as long as our stamina is high enough, which actually is a great sign, because that means we can do all of the other jewel races without issue, I think, as long as we don't get like terribly unlucky. Also, here, I'm gonna give the cat some treats. Or actually, wait, I'm gonna hold off on the treats for a second. We're 1 like away from 100. I did say we give the cats some treats. It's 100 likes. Oh, there we go. We just hit 100. Thank you to whoever was the 100th like there. And Sully's not here, but we'll give Boo some nice little treats up here. I'm gonna place them. I'm gonna place them by her head. Hopefully she can figure them out. I don't want to pick her up and move her so she can get them. Oh, it looks like she's eating them, I think. And Sully's actually at his food dish in the other room there. I'm gonna try shaking the treat thing. Sully will probably come. Sully, come here, buddy. Or I think he's drinking water, actually. I don't know. Sully might come back. I did shake the treat container. I think he's just a little bit thirsty right now there. And nice, this Chao is smart. He got the Sonic doll, right? Good job. Ah, good job, buddy. And here, I'll give another treat to Boo here. Thank you, Mad Maxi, for the $2 super chat there. You hope your powers you sent through YouTube helps. I think they worked. You know, it took a little bit of time for them to kick in, but we did eventually get past the Jack in the Box. And it looks like we're actually like strong enough here to complete the races in like in the jewel bracket, I guess. I don't know. That last challenge race against like the strongest Chao still might be impossible for us at this point, just with our stamina stat. But I don't know. We'll have to see there. Yeah, thank you so much, Maxie. Really appreciate it. And thank you to everyone who's liked the stream. Hopefully you're all enjoying it so far. If you are, please consider leaving a like. And if you haven't subscribed yet, you definitely should. There's a lot of cool Chao and Sonic content on this channel. I'm sure there's something you'd like. You can always unsubscribe too if you decide you don't like the content, so it's not really a big risk or anything. But thank you so much, everyone. Hopefully you guys are enjoying it. And let's see. We're getting to the end of the race here, and it looks like they got this. They'd have to like start tripping like crazy and like fall through the holes to fail at this point, I think. But yeah, I basically can't use the stamina boost at all if we're on a longer track, though. We had like almost no stamina left over there, like whatsoever. So that's something I do have to take into account with the longer tracks at the moment, is I have no stamina boost, basically. I can use like 1 boost, I think, but that's about it. All right, so there we go. So that was Diamond. So now we're gonna go top down, and then we're not gonna do Diamond again, but we'll do all the other ones now. Oh, that's a good point, Sapphire Chao. And hopefully this guy can win the other jewel races. I just realized just because he won the general race doesn't necessarily mean that he'll win all the other ones. But we'll see, I don't know. Because if, like, for example, our swim stat kind of sucks. Like, thankfully our flying is really good. I think we should still be able to win this one. And we can actually use some stamina since it's like a shorter duration race. But these Chao likely have a swim stat much higher than our Chao. Our Chao is probably the slowest swimmer in this race, I think. Or maybe not the slowest, but he's definitely not like blowing them away with the speed, I think. Let's see. Try and watch here. Let's see, how fast are these guys? So this is another example of a code or a mod that I still have on. I can still like watch the other Chao. Yeah, I think has it. And Boo left. No, we lost Boo. We lost our other cat. They're gone now. All we have is this cheese plush. You know, I'll just put it up here for you guys. You guys can watch cheese. Oh, I can't set it up properly. Here, wait. I'll have to fix it here once we're in the next race. Also, I definitely could have used stamina more in that race and sped that up. So definitely not very efficient. Again, you guys should be watching this. You should be noting things for strategy so that you guys can come back and beat my time. All right, here. I'm gonna try and prop this up here. Let's see. It's too top heavy. Cheese's head is too big. Cheese keeps wanting to like flop back. Let's see, maybe if I use like Boo's blanket. Kind of prop it back up. All right, there we go. Okay. So yeah, that's Boo the Chao, I guess now. Boo the cat became a Chao. But yeah, the cat should come back eventually. I don't know. Silly. Let's see here. I'm gonna mute my mic for a second so I can try calling for them without deafening you guys. Dang, I think he must have gotten so many treats earlier from you guys or something. He just doesn't even care about the treats as much anymore. Or maybe he knows I'm just faking him out. Maybe I actually have to like take a treat out of the container and try luring him with it. Oh, and a wipeout there from That's okay though. I think we'll still finish the race with no issue. Let's see. Come on, Sully. It's right here. Okay, I'm gonna put this treat down here. We'll see if Sully goes for it. He's like kind of staring up at his tower right now. I think he probably will come back. Have I met any Chao haters before, Echo? Unfortunately, I have. There are a lot of Chao abusers out there, a lot of Chao haters. But thankfully, though, there's a lot more cool people like you guys watching this that are not like that. So it's not too big of a deal. But yeah, there definitely are some Chao haters out there for sure. They definitely exist. All right, so that was Topaz. We're on Peridot now. So we're making really good pace here, I think, for the races. We're already almost done the jewel races. We still have, I think, 3 more after this one. We're on run. We got power, and then the Onyx one, the intelligence one, I think. Or it's kind of just like intelligence and luck kind of mixed together. Oh yeah, we got the Billy Hatcher music. Yeah, I've got a decent like range of games in the playlist for streams. Also, oh my God, this guy's faster than us. Oh no, we might actually have to start using some stamina here. Look at this. We're like roughly the same. Okay, maybe we are slightly faster. But this Chao here is actually going to give us a run for our money, I think. Ooh. Come on, hopefully they can take the tight turn. Oh yeah, look at that. They took a tight turn. They even pulled ahead of the other Chao. That's awesome. Okay, we're gonna use the stamina here. I think we'll have more than enough stamina to finish the race, so I'm gonna start using our boosts a little bit. I think they've got it. Yeah, I believe in them too, Belle, Liz. Also, I think you're a newer channel member. If you haven't joined the Discord yet, you definitely should. Thank you for becoming a member. I also think you might have just changed your YouTube name. I think I remember seeing you use a different name on here before. But thank you for becoming a member. All right, hopefully they turn tight again. Okay, they did. They definitely turned tighter than the other Chao. So as long as we don't get terribly unlucky here at the end, I think we're good. Look at that. We didn't even fall. Is there just not holes on this race? Okay, maybe there aren't holes. Neither is the Chao fell. But there we go. Nice. We completed that one, even though the other Chao was like just as fast as us. So let's go into Jewel Race again. So let's see. Yeah, we got the power one, which should be pretty easy. I think it's the power race, but honestly, there really isn't even that much power in it compared to like, I don't know. There's just not really a lot of power aspects in the races as a whole, I guess. I don't know if they did that just because of like they just knew power was already important because of karate or what, but power really does not have a large impact on the races. Like even the power specific race, I think only has like 2 sections that actually need power. Or it has 3, I think. There's one wall climb, there's the tree shaking, and then the cliff. But this first wall, you can like fly halfway up and skip a large chunk of it, so I don't know. If they ever made Sonic Adventure with like a Chao Garden again, I'd say maybe add a little bit more power sections into races. I think like a ball pushing section, kind of like they did in Sonic Adventure DX, could be like a nice like addition. You don't think karate exists in the original Dreamcast version? So, that's a good point, Jonathan Taylor there. That's a very good point. Yes, I guess they just didn't care too much about power in the races, I guess. Maybe they just underestimated how important running would be, I guess. Running's like by far the most important stat. I think flying's a close second. But yeah, power definitely not overly important, I think. Did I see Sapphire's Chao, or Sapphire Chow's Chao video, or videos? Yes, I've been watching Sapphire Chao since like before I even started making, like before my comeback to YouTube. I don't know if Sapphire Chao actually remembers this at all. I only know it because I still have access to like an old YouTube account, but I've actually been making YouTube videos on YouTube since I think like 2009. A lot of them were on an older account that's no longer public to you guys. So don't really bother even trying to look up for it. They're already private. But Sapphire Chao actually entered a Chao racing contest I did in like 2010. Or, I don't know, it was a really long time ago. I don't know the exact year. Like 2009 maybe. Crazy long time ago. So I've known about Sapphire Chao for like a really long time. Definitely like an OG Chao YouTuber. And I kind of was too a little bit, but not to the same extent early on. But they did have some crappy footage. My old videos were literally just me holding a camera in my hand or like in my left hand, and then trying to play the game with my right hand on the controller and recording off of my CRT TV because I didn't have any kind of a capture card or any kind of recording software or anything. So it was just like literally me holding a camera to my TV screen. And I didn't even have a tripod for a while, so like it was really wobbly, really just low quality content. But that's technically where Chao Gaming or Choa started. Although it was a different name back then. It wasn't even Chao Gaming, it was something different. Did I subscribe to her? Yeah, I'm subscribed to Sapphire Chao. I was before too. I think I'm technically subbed to Sapphire Chao on like a couple different accounts, I think. Yeah, this is our final jewel race. So I'm getting ready to check off the thing here. I think we'll probably... what should we do next? I think maybe going for like Hero or Dark, like the final level of those next might be the top choice, I think. Also, did you pick the right one? I think you did. I wasn't paying attention myself. I really hope this is the right one. I saw blue. Might have been the Sonic doll. Okay, nice. So this Chao's actually pretty smart. He hasn't screwed up any of the intelligence sections yet. We just got like incredibly lucky, or unlucky, sorry, in that one race. That was rough. Yeah, the classic recording using a toaster / potato. Yeah, back in the day, early YouTube Chao stuff, like if you even had a capture card like that, immediately you're a popular Chao YouTuber just because like there's so few people recording Chao videos with the capture card. I definitely was not one of them. I had my camera. Eventually I did get a camera stand, so eventually the quality, at least it wasn't like shaky cam. But nah, it was some pretty low quality Chao content for me back in the day. Whereas I think Sapphire Chao had a capture card for quite some time. And there we go. So we're done the jewel races. We got the check mark there. Bam. Yeah, let's get out of here. There we go. We got a cool Onyx medal there. All right, let's go. Let's do the hero race. Yeah, it's the exact same for me, Sapphire Chao. Yeah, mine was like, it was, what was it called? It was a Sony Cybershot. And it definitely was just meant for taking digital pictures, but it just happened to have a recording feature that I used. So, like, definitely can relate to that. Also, Mental Sonic, thank you again for another $10 super chat there. I really appreciate it. I would give the cat some treats. There actually is a treat sitting here for Sully in his perch. But he's not wanting to watch Chao right now, I guess. I don't know. Well, we'll see. I'll try and get them to come back soon. I never want to force the cats to be on stream if they don't want to, so... Sometimes they're just not here, but usually they're here for most streams. All of the regular viewers can back me up. Usually the Chao or not the Chao, the cats are here the whole stream. The Chao are usually here too, but the cats are usually here for most of the stream. Like a couple days ago, I streamed some Sonic the Hedgehog. I'm pretty sure they were there with me for the full stream, which is perfect because I really needed the moral support to get through that. But yeah, I guess maybe they just know I'm good at Chao speedrunning, or at least that I'm like capable of it, so they're not nearly they just don't care as much about my my mental health during this stream. It's a lot different in Shadow the Hedgehog though. Those streams, you know, I definitely need the support from them. The Shadow the Hedgehog streams are definitely rough for my mental health at points, I think. But hey, it's still a fun time. I still enjoy the streams, but yeah, they're a little rough sometimes. Oh, wipe out there from uh-oh, where's our other guy? Oh, he's not technically in lane 2, so switching the camera's a little bit weird. He's catching up though. That was a bad trip from let's see. Hopefully he grabs the right thing here when you Sonic doll. Okay, perfect. Looks like he's good. And this is actually awesome. It looks like, since we're doing really good on the dark race here, it's really looking like we can complete all of the current races with our stamina only being 100. The only one we might struggle with is the last challenge race. We'll have to see. That one I don't know if we'll be able to do. But for Hero, like everything else, basically, I think we're good. Just that last challenge race will be up in the air. We'll have to see. The cats are a figment of my imagination. Yeah, it's actually just been me this whole time, just petting the air and feeding treats to invisible cats. Yeah, definitely. So he's like, you guys might even be able to like see him. I guess if I move the cat tower, you'll probably see him. Here, hopefully cheese doesn't fall off here. But so he's like just sitting on the ground behind the cat tower. Like there he is. You can just see him sitting there on the floor. Like why? Why don't you want to sit on the tower? Ugh. I don't know. And Boo, I don't know where Boo is. Boo might be sleeping in my bedroom. Might be on my bed, cuddled up. Usually I stream a little bit later in the evening, so I think the earlier stream maybe is why they're not here. Right now it's kind of like their sleep time. They don't usually sleep in the tower here unless I'm streaming. They usually prefer to sleep on like my bed or on my couch. There we go. There's the dark race. Or I think that was hero race actually, but we beat the dark guy. Now we go dark race. Now we got to fight the Angel Chaos Chao. Cool. We should be able to beat this one. I'm pretty sure this one and the Dark Chao are just the exact same stats-wise. I'm not like 100% sure. I've never tested it, but I've always just like assumed it's the exact same. Yeah, these longer races are a little bit tough. As Bone said, yeah, it was literally just enough stamina. Yeah, I can't use any stamina boosts here. These races are tight. Also, you guys are requesting Eggman again. I'm sorry, Maxi. I'm skipping it. You guys have requested that song too many times this stream here. There's a limit to the amount of Eggman we can listen to. And awesome, the Hero Chao, it fell down. Perfect. There we go. So that's great. That gives us a lot of flexibility in case decides to trip or falls or I don't know. It just it helps us out. Very nice. You haven't requested it all stream, but others have. Others have requested. I think we've already listened to Eggman twice. Definitely at least once, but I'm pretty sure it's been twice we listened to it. But can maybe listen to it again at the end of the stream, Mad Max, if you really want. Go for it, Maxie. I dare you. I dare you. Give it a try. See what happens. He blames me for... I wasn't blaming Maxie. I was going to be skipping it regardless. It just so happened that this time it was Maxie that requested it. I had no idea who requested it when I was already clicking in to skip it. Because I think it was Tails Soccer who requested it before, if I'm remembering right. So it definitely, they get requested by other people. So I don't know. Definitely not trying to pick on Maxie here. But I know, like, every single stream, without a doubt, basically, Maxie's going to request that song at some point. Sometimes twice. Sometimes 3 times. Sometimes just every chance they get. But I don't know. You've done it before and you'll do it again. Oh, I think Boo's coming back. Let's see, she's checking out the Sully perch. Does she see the treat in Sully's area? Are you going to be Sully for a little bit, Boo? She's like contemplating her options here. Like, do I go for the treat or do I go sleep on the couch? What do I do? So I'm going to move the treat a little closer to her. Maybe that will tempt her. Okay, she ate the treat. Or she didn't. No, she didn't eat it. She just licked it. She licked the treat a couple times. I think she knows maybe it was like in Sully's spot. She knows it's like not her treat. Also, Maker Mod, I see you there. I see you. Oh, man. Here, Boo, I'm going to put you back up in your perch. Oh, okay, maybe she's just going to sit in Sully's perch. Actually, that's confusing. So you guys see the Sully name tag. Any new viewers might get the cat names mixed up. There we go. That's Boo. She's awesome. Sully's cool, too. But Boo in particular is very special. Let's see. There we go. Look at that. Look at that cutie there. Oh, yeah. How long have I had my cats for? I've had Boo for, I've had her for, it'll be 3 years in July. And Sully I've had for about a year and like a couple months. Boo's definitely been around longer. Okay, there we go. All right, so nice. We got done the hero and dark races. Now, the moment of truth. Also, I'm curious what you mean, Shadow Girl, your Ebby video. What do you mean by your Ebby video? I might have to check that out. I'm not sure what you mean there, though. But here, let me get the check mark. We did finish the hero and dark races, but now, though, the moment of truth, the hardest race that we have to do. Let's see. Hopefully this guy isn't too much stronger than the hero and dark Chaos Chao. I honestly don't know, though. Okay, we are faster than him, so that's a good start. Because I can't use stamina. I can maybe use like 1 boost at the end, but our stamina is so low that we just have to do this without stamina. Nice. There we go. Perfect. And hopefully it gets unlucky. Whoa, there we go. Look at that. Our RNG is like completely shifted. It went from being awful earlier when we were doing the diamond race. We got like hit by the Jack-in-the-Box like, I don't even know, like 4 or 5 times in a row or some shit. And now that we're getting to the harder races, we're not getting it, and the other Chao are getting hit by it. So it's perfect. Like, that could not have been better. So we have a pretty good head start at this point. Let's see, where's this guy? Yeah, he's Looks like he's almost at the top of the hill here. But we do have a pretty substantial lead at this point already. So that is perfect. We might actually be able to do this without raising the stamina any higher. I thought for sure we would have had to raise the stamina to, like, I think I said earlier, like 500. Like, that would have been a lot of force feeding. Like I said 500, I thought so what I thought we would have to raise it to. But apparently 100 might actually be enough. I don't know how karate will go. Karate might be a little bit tight. I don't know. Hopefully we don't get affected by stamina too much in that. Although honestly, I don't think it should be an issue. At least not for the earlier levels, but maybe the last one might be a little tricky. I don't know. That's what we'll be doing after this though, because it looks like we should be able to complete this race first try, unless just like really screws up and like falls a bunch. But I'm feeling pretty optimistic, and thankfully they're grabbing the correct fruit. For a second I thought they're going for that Sonic doll, but I think they're making the right choice. Also, yeah, that was a good song request there from Sapphire Chow, and of course Kenzie requesting Cooldown. I think Kenzie's the only person that's ever requested this song in the chat. This is pretty much just like Kenzie's song in my playlist. It actually is kind of annoying. Like, it's fine that Kenzie requested it, but this song's a little bit annoying because it's like considerably quieter than every song. It's like, I don't know if you guys noticed, it's probably like a lot quieter for all you guys compared to that last one. So I always have to turn it up, and then I have to like turn it down again when the next song plays usually, because sometimes the next song is crazy loud. But no, thank you everyone that's requesting songs. I appreciate you guys are like my own personal DJs. If you do want to request a song, it's !playlist in the chat. It'll pull up the playlist, and then you have to type in !song request and then the title of the song in the playlist. You can only request within that playlist though. You can't just pick any song on YouTube. But the playlist is like, I think over 250 songs. I'm going to be adding more over the next little while too. That's something I've been a little lazy on lately, is adding songs, but I'm going to be adding more. And it does have a good range of like video games in there too. It's not just all like Sonic music. For the requests, you usually have to type in, I usually copy and paste like the video title within the playlist. That's like the best way to work. And there we go, we completed our hardest race. And you know what? I did say I was gonna skip this song, but you know what? Let's go with it. Maxie wanted it. And we just did beat the hardest race, so I think it's a good celebratory song. We'll let it play out. There we go, we're all done the races. We get to go into karate now. I'll put in that check mark there in a second, but I do wanna get the karate started up in the meantime. Gotta be efficient with our timing here. There we go, we got and hopefully they can beat all 4 levels of karate now. And if they do, then we could potentially get a sub 2-hour run here. I think it's looking very possible. As long as we can complete all the karate without failing, I think sub 2 hours is very reasonable for us to achieve. So let's see how this goes. And for the next little while, it's probably just gonna be our Chao beating up babies, mostly. These poor baby Chao just getting like destroyed. Poor guys. Stamina's important, it's health. Wait, stamina's the health stat? I thought it affected zeal or something. What do you mean by the health stat? I don't know, we'll see. Hopefully our Chao's just strong enough that we can just like basically run up to every Chao and just like punch them, and that health and like our defense and other stuff doesn't matter. Because like you just gotta remember, our sim stats are worst one. So if we do get hit, it might be like game over against some of the stronger Chao. These babies, no big deal, but the stronger ones are gonna be interesting. You're allowed to request it, Max. Your timing was just off. You requested it at a time that I did not think was fitting for the Eggman theme. But we are currently beating up Baby Chao, and we're celebrating beating the hardest race. I think this is a perfect time for the Eggman song, especially mostly for the beating up Baby Chao part. But yeah. I like that bone. From the top rope, takes out Dinner with a whopping punch here. Let's see, it's gonna be a punch or a kick. Oh, it's a kick. There we go. Poor Dinner. I feel bad for these Chao. Like, who decided to sign up these? Like, I get it's beginner karate, but like, Happy's the only one that really should be in beginner karate. None of the other Chao can even walk. Like, why are they fighting? Like, it should be Chao that at least can walk, I think. I don't know. Even Happy, I feel kind of bad for. Happy's really cool. Happy's like, of all of the AI-generated Chao, like the Chao just in the game, Happy's probably one of my favorites. They're one of the only ones that seem to have like their own like unique personality. I think we can exit out of this probably. Oh, okay. It looks like it completely exits out of the game. Okay, so maybe I won't do that for the next one. But we did get to a point where it said Grand Champion, so that does count as a completion. Just it's not nearly as efficient quitting out as I thought it would be. But here, let's run back in. So now we're on to intermediate. I think we'll just sit through the celebration next time. I think that's probably faster than loading out like we just did. So let's go standard, or not intermediate, sorry, standard. Standard is what it's called. Zeal's impacted by intelligence stat, if you recall. Oh, that sounds right, Sapphire Chow, actually, because I remember from the karate tournament we did recently, I had to adjust the intelligence stat for that. I'm confused how health works. So is health just like, I don't know. I'm really confused on that. But Lucky getting punched out. So yeah, standard shouldn't be too much trouble. It'll really just be like the last two, I think. Expert, and then I think it's like super level, or I don't know. I can't remember what the levels are called. But I'm hoping can do it without too much trouble. Let's see. I'm gonna try and put cheese up next to Boo again. Boo is just kind of sitting on cheese. There we go. Boo with cheese. I'll try and get some more like Chao plushes or something, or like Sonic plushies or something for the cats to sit with. I don't know. Hopefully you guys like seeing Boo sitting with the cute little cheese plush. It'd be cool to get some other ones though. That would be nice. You love the object head Chao? You mean the Chao that are just wearing like hats? You love Chao that wear hats? Not the object head Chao? Also, hey Sanies, I remember you. Thanks for stopping by the stream. It's good to see you back. Yeah, no, I'm the same person. This is Chao Gaming. I go by Choa now, but yes, this is still Chao Gaming. Same streamer. But it's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. All right, Stinky. I forgot this Chao's name was Stinky. That's this poor Chao. Can you imagine like being born and just being named Stinky in a game where you can't even smell anything? This game doesn't have a fourth dimension. There's no ability to smell, and he still gets called Stinky. This poor Chao. No wonder he's crying there. Poor guy. There goes A. All right, so we got 2 levels left, and the timer will end once we hit the grand champion thing on the final karate there. So let's go karate again. Okay, I think it's expert, and then I think it's super is the last level, if I'm remembering right. I might be wrong. I think it's super. And then it looks like I forgot to turn off a code, but I have a Chao Rule extended code on that gives medals for completing karate. So that's why the medal keeps changing for anyone that's curious. I guess that's the standard karate medal. Also, we got fishing vibes. Thank you, Tail Soccer. Tail Soccer is just nailing it with the request. Tail Soccer, you got some good song requests. And poor Chappie just getting beat up. We actually have a Chao named Chappie in our member Chao Garden. Interesting to see there's another Chappie here. Did I ever use a GBA link cable with Tiny Chao Garden? I actually did. In my original Chao Garden series from like 8 years ago, there's one episode where we do actually go into Sonic Advance and try out the Tiny Chao Garden. It's only like one episode. I honestly don't even know if I have the cable anymore to do it. I haven't been able to find it, but I have done that once before. It's been some time though. I really wish the PC version could do that kind of stuff. It obviously makes sense that it can. It's on the non-Nintendo hardware, but that'd be really cool if I could somehow take off the PC and put them on my GBA. That'd be sick. Oh, and Tin. Oh my gosh, that's the first hit. Is taken. It took all the way to Expert Karate Battle 3 to take a hit, but we finally took one. It was Tin wearing the bucket that got it, but thankfully it didn't actually do a whole lot of damage, so that's nice that we didn't have to worry too much about that. Yeah, the back Chao karate dojo or whatever, it's pretty cool looking, Jonathan. I like it. Also, Rainbow's a pretty cute Chao. I like how they have their own little animation thing, just like Happy. Very cool. Although, it's just gonna beat them up all the same. I'm glad to see that we can do expert karate without any trouble, really. I think we should just run through our last opponent here. But we still have the final level after this. There's still gonna be the super karate, which is gonna be a little nerve-wracking. I don't know. Let's see how it goes. But we got Wacky. Is this round 2? I think we fight Wacky twice. I don't know if this is the first or the second fight. We might have already fought him. Honestly, I've been pretty much just reading the chat for the karate for the most part, just because there really is no input for me here, unless our zeal runs out. But that just hasn't even happened yet. Oh, there we go. Wacky, we took him off in 2 hits there. Didn't need to get the bar empty. We just knocked him off the edge. Very efficient there from really maximizing or minimizing, sorry, the amount of frames that we're spending in this boss fight. So thank you, for doing a good job and speedrunning for us. Very fast. All right, there we go. Run back in now. Oh no, not the races. Oh my gosh, time loss, time loss. Oh my gosh. Should just reset. Oh my god. Quit race. Not race, Chao Karate. All right, tournament. And now we should have the final option available. The final part of the speedrun. Super, there we go. I did remember the name right. All right, we managed to beat the hardest races. Can beat the hardest level of karate? Let's see. I'm hoping they beat it pretty quickly here, because I did say I want to try and get sub 2 hours. We still have about 3.5 minutes to do so. And oh no, Crunch was a little bit faster. Crunch got the first hit. Thankfully though, our power is much better. We do a lot of damage. Ooh. These battles might actually be a little bit tight though. It's not just us like running up to them and destroying them. Although we did still ultimately knock Crunch off the edge. Sorry, buddy. Even though Crunch, I think, is literally just Wacky with the watermelon on their head. But, got Crunch. Oh, and here, speak of the devil, there's Wacky. It's literally just the same Chao, I think. Just Crunch has a watermelon. It's just Wacky, I guess. Wacky just really, really wants to fight us. You wonder if the boob strategy is faster in karate. It probably would be, honestly. The only thing is I wouldn't be able to beat the races, I think, with the boob strat. Because then our power would be like incredibly low, and you'd still have to get the run stat high enough to actually like do the boob strats. I don't know if that would work in this speed run. At least not with like the current Chao I have. And yeah, Wacky grew horns. Yeah, before he didn't have horns. Wacky first had no horns, then he threw on a watermelon and changed his name, and then he came back with the horns and with the original name. Okay, that punch did not do a lot of damage. I'm starting to get worried about these final battles here. We pretty much need to like knock them off the edge, I think, if we want to get sub 2 hours. Okay, nice crystal, done. I think Flash is the last one, if I'm remembering right. I might be wrong, it's been a little while since I've done the super karate. I know the race is a lot better than I know karate. We got Angel, this is a very cool looking Chao. But no problem for we got this. Come on, let's do this. Come on. Good, went for the kick. Oh, and that did a lot of damage too. So maybe the last one was just a little bit better on defense, I think. Oh my god, they did a lot of damage there though. Uh-oh. But we should get the first hit. Oh, we didn't go for the kick. Come on, Odd. You need a kick, buddy. Kick, kick, kick. Yes! Yes! Oh my god, that was clutch. If they went for a punch there, I think it was over. So this is gonna be tight here. The final battle against Flash. I think it's Flash, right? Yeah, Flash, the moment of truth. We might actually potentially lose this. This is not a guaranteed win by any means. We need to go for the quick kicks. And dodge, hopefully, would be nice, but I don't know if we'll see that. And hopefully not get dodge. That'd be real bad. Although this is looking good. I think Oz got it. We might get sub 2 hours. Oh, come on. We need a harder one than that. Oh, no. Come on. You're so close to the edge. Knock him off. Oh, no. No, 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 no. Oh, his Zeal's out. Yes. There we go. We got sub 2 hours. I'm going to wait to stop the timer. It'll be, we'll say the end of the run time is when your Chao finishes doing their little dance. That'll be the time that you end your run if anyone else wants to follow along with this. And done. 159.24. They did it all. They did it. They actually managed to complete all of the hardest races and karate with only a 100 in stamina. There they are. Just trying to find him. Look at this little guy. He did it. Our hero, the world record Choa % Chao is this little guy right here. This is the world record holder. This is the fastest Chao in the Choa % category. It's this guy. It's a good job. In here, let me check off the final thing here on our speedrun thing. Bam, there we go. Complete all 4 levels of karate, and we did it. So if anyone else wants to follow along, or try and do their own run of this, I highly encourage it. I think this was a lot of fun, and it didn't take too long either. Only 2 hours. You guys could definitely do this faster than I did too, with a little bit more strategy and optimization. But it was a lot of fun. I actually really enjoyed doing this, and it was definitely a good experience. I would like to try and do another Chao speedrun in the future, although hopefully I'll do it once when you guys have beaten my world record. So we're at 1 hour, 59 minutes and 24 seconds. That is the current world record in the Choa percent category. I'll maybe even try and like submit it to speedrun.com and see if we can get like some actual like leaderboards started on there. I think we'd probably need at least a couple other people to run it before it just becomes a category. So we'll have to wait and see if you guys also join in. But eventually maybe this could become a category on like speedrun.com and officially like recognize Sonic Adventure 2 Chao Garden Speedrun, because currently there's no officially recognized Chao Garden Speedrun on speedrun.com. It just doesn't exist. Like there's 100%, Hero Story, Dark Story, no Chao Garden though. So if you guys want to see Chao Garden Speedrun as a thing, consider running the game yourself. It definitely increases the legitimacy of this run. The rules are there in the bottom left. No cheating, no mods, no Chao editor, or no mods that affect anything other than cosmetic. Cosmetic mods are still allowed. And the Chao must be bought from the black market brand new. It must be a brand new egg. Can we breed him? Maxie, this is a child. You're definitely earning the reputation of professional breeder, Maxie. This is a child here. This guy cannot even breed. He's just little baby. Maxie's being the weirdo now in chat. Yeah, I highly encourage any of you that were interested in this. I encourage you to follow along and try this again yourself. Or try it out yourself. Not try it again, so you haven't done it yet. But you should try it if you want, if this is something that interested you. I enjoyed it. And it really didn't even take all that long. You know, I was really hoping it's would be a reasonable length of time. And it was. So it should be reasonable for you guys to try and attempt this yourself. It's not like an 8-hour speedrun. Also, wow, Issa Lorio, 20 gifted memberships. What the heck? That is a lot of cat treats for the cats. Oh my gosh. So many people getting memberships now. I don't even think I'll be able to read off everyone, but a whole bunch of channel members now. Thank you so much, Issa Lorio. If you didn't get a channel membership gifted to you during this stream, it's possible that you just don't have gifted memberships enabled. It's actually a thing you have to have enabled to even receive them. But yeah, thank you so much, everyone, for watching. Thank you, Issa Lorio, for the memberships. Jeez. When does the run officially start? It starts once you enter the garden with your Chao. So I ran into the kindergarten with the Chao already hatched so I could check their grades to confirm that the run was actually going to happen. And then once I had the Chao and knew the run was going to happen with that Chao, going back into the garden is when the timer starts. And it ends when your Chao's done dancing on the last karate fight. So again, I'll make a short video in the next little while. Also, we're just going to get a load of this now. We'll get a lot of sorry, I'm losing. I'm reading and trying to talk at the same time. What was I saying? I'm going to make a short video in the next little while kind of explaining more of the rules and kind of what goes into this run, so it's a little bit easier for you guys to try and attempt your own run. It's probably a little bit hard to get all the rules because they're kind of gradually spread out a little bit over the 2 hours. But the main rules are there, though, in the bottom left. And yeah, so here, let's go into the member Chao gardens. I think you guys are wanting to see some of your member Chao. I don't know how long we'll spend in the member Chao gardens. We'll definitely at least look at all the Chao, though. Here, let me head into the garden here. We'll start with garden 1. Show us the jail baby. This will be the last stream for jail baby. The honeymooners are going to be coming back in the next stream. But here are all the Chao in garden number 1. Yeah, here's a horse, Regal, not Rydal. The Choa.
Get a load of this.
Yeah, it's a lot of get a load of this. You just got 20 get a loads of this. Yeah, thank you so much, Issa. I really appreciate it, seriously. Thank you so much. Yeah, so the Chao in here will be changing up fairly soon just because some of the other Chao are coming back from their honeymoon/vacation. So like Ryan will be out of the garden. And actually, I think because I have the codes enabled the way I do, I can't even pick up Ryan, actually. Yeah, so actually, I don't even know how long we'll stream in the member Chao gardens. Honestly, it might be a little bit bugged. Yeah, you can see what, or no, that's just how JLDV looks. Is everyone else's stats normal? I'm just hoping like none of the Chao get all glitched out or anything because of the codes and stuff I turned off. So we'll spend a little bit of time here. I'll at least show off every member Chao. But I think with the stream, it won't be like a full-on member Chao stream here. We'll be getting with these Chao again soon though, and playing some Chao Garden with them. But yeah, we'll show them off. And then in a future stream, once I have all the codes and stuff reconfigured, post speedrun, then we'll do like a regular Chao Garden stream. So I can't even interact with some of the Chao right now. It doesn't let me pick some of them up if they're like within a certain level in the garden, I think. Or like a certain position in the garden, I mean within the save file. So it wasn't letting me pick up Ryan before. I'm trying to see, are there any other Chao I can't pick up? Interesting. Why couldn't I pick up Ryan? It seems like I can pick up every other Chao. What is happening? Okay, maybe, was I just being dumb? Can I actually pick up Ryan? I think I can pick up Ryan. Okay, maybe, okay, maybe it's not as glitch as I thought it was. I don't know what's going on. Ryan just didn't want to get picked up before. I swear, like the pet thing just didn't show up. Right here, let's look through all the Chao. We'll spend a little bit of time showing off each one of them. And something I'm going to be doing going forward for the member Chao. I posted one video, I think it was like a week or two ago now. But it's going to be a new monthly series I'm doing that shows off all the member Chao. Just once a month, probably. Just to show all the member Chao. In case you're not able to stop by a stream, you just don't see your Chao enough, you can always go back to that video and look at the Chao. So that's something that will be posted about once a month now. I'm thinking probably like midway through the month too is probably when it will come up. So probably around like Valentine's Day, sometime around like February 14th or 15th, 16th, sometime around there, you'll probably see the next one. But in the meantime though, you can definitely check out your custom Chao here. To do a giant barbecue in Garden 3. Oh wait, oh my god, I forgot about something. Speaking of giant barbecue, oh my god, how did I forget? Oh my gosh, I'm an ass. Guys, we had to treat, we did all of that stuff. They got the world record and I didn't even go buy them any pie. How did I forget? We gotta treat him. This guy did it. He got the world record. He deserves some snacks. We're getting him a donut. We're getting him all the good shit. We're getting lemon pie. What else? Pancakes, of course. Energy drink. Nah, I don't think he needs an energy drink. He's been trying to sleep this whole time and we're not letting him sleep. We'll let him sleep. We're not gonna give him an energy drink. We'll give strawberry, banana. Boo this man. Hey, no one reminded me. To be fair, you guys didn't remind me. I know I should have remembered, but no one else was calling me out, I don't think, to treat this guy. So say what you want, but I definitely think you guys could have reminded me too. No, I should have remembered though. This guy deserves them. I don't even think he'll probably eat most of it because I am gonna let him get back to sleep. That was something I did say I wanted to do. So we'll see. We'll give him one, and they'll probably just go to sleep after, and then we'll go back to the member garden. Let's see. Do you want donut? Victory donut? No. Okay, maybe he doesn't want victory food. Okay, victory cheese. How about that? There we go. Victory cheese, the current world record. Oh, does he not want his victory cheese? Oh, okay. I was about to say the current world record holder eating his victory cheese, but I guess he didn't really want it that bad. But there you go. That is that's our world record holder there. Yeah, thanks for stopping by, Sapphire Chao. It was good to see you again. And yeah, if you ever want to do like another collab video or anything, definitely hit me up. But it'd be cool to see some more content from you again. Like no pressure at all or anything. Like I did say, I fully understand the Chao burnout. I've live streamed Chao Garden probably, oh man, definitely over 50 times in the last like 2 years. So I've definitely felt a little bit of burnout myself at points. But yeah, it'd be cool to see more content creators for Chao Garden. But it's good to see you, Sapphire Chao. Hopefully you enjoyed your time here. Let's see, we got Selfie's birthday. Hopefully AC24 is here. And Stella getting their Chao birthday here. Whoa, Melon came flying in. Same with Jail Baby, came flying in for that cake. I think it's really funny when the Chao glitch out and just go like absolutely wild for the cake like that. I don't really know what causes it. I think maybe if they fall off a ledge or something, then they just like go flying, but I don't know. I like it. I think it's funny. Hey, look at all these guys eating their birthday cake. Oh, so happy. Alright, so I think we've now probably shown off most of the Chao in Garden number 1, so I'll go to Garden 2 fairly soon. Or at least every Chao in Garden 1 has probably been on screen at some point now. I do want to try and show off some of the other Chao. Here, I'll put on the name tag so you guys can tell a little bit easier which Chao's which. But we'll go into Garden 2 here in just a moment. If you guys want to see all the Chao that we currently have in the member Chao Garden, you can type in !Chao, and it'll pull up a spreadsheet that shows all their names and stats and what garden they're in. If you're a Chao member, it's a good way to keep track of what garden your Chao's in, along with their current stats, which is important because we'll be having a Chao Garden tournament here fairly soon. I should have mentioned this earlier, but Chaos Chao members, there's currently a poll posted on the membership tab of my channel. If you go in there, Chaos Chao members, you can vote on what the next Chao Garden tournament is going to be. It's currently, it's between racing and karate, so definitely get your vote in if you want to see one more than the other. I think last time I checked, racing was in the lead by a little bit. I'm not too sure what it's at now. I haven't checked it since I've been live, so it might have changed. But yeah, definitely make sure to vote. If you're a Chaos Chow member, definitely vote. You guys deserve to be able to vote and pick that stuff. So thank you again to all the Chaos Chow members. Thank you just all the members, period. You guys rock. Thank you everyone for stopping by the stream. Again, hopefully you guys enjoyed this. This is one of the higher viewed streams I've had in some time. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Hopefully you guys didn't just stop by and then like, oh, this sucks, let's get out of here. But hopefully you enjoyed it. Definitely a little bit of a different Chao Garden stream than normal, but we'll maybe come back to this and do something similar again in the future. Once there's some more runs to compete with anyways, that'd be nice. But yeah, I'm really hoping to see some runs from you guys. Isolorio, I'm personally challenging you, buddy. I'd like to see you try a run with one of your Chao. I'd love to see how fast you could do this. Tail Soccer, you too, you were calling me out saying you could do a better time. I'd like to see how fast you could do. And yeah, Lemon was breathing fire. Unfortunately, it was kind of off the screen there, but here's Lemon. Nice little fire breather. Yeah, Iso, Tail Soccer, I'm definitely challenging you guys. Sapphire Chow, it'd be cool to see you do this challenge too. And it seems like you did want to do the challenge, so hopefully that happens. But there's probably a whole bunch of you guys. I'd love to see some runs from you guys. Even if you guys aren't able to record it or get any footage, it'd be even cool if you could just like do it yourself and like where everything's like smoothed out and this PC is now running much better than my old one did. So it was a little while where I was having issues with my Chao Garden lagging, but that was more of a stream issue rather than like an actual Chao Garden or PC issue. What is my favorite Chao? Probably the Choa Chao. I mean, it's my Chao. It's the one in my profile picture there. Choa Chao is probably up there. Oh, there's a lot of really cool member Chao though. It'd be really hard to just pick one favorite, honestly. There's so many good ones. Like Splash here. Splash is really cool. They're just going for a nap right now, but Splash is pretty awesome. And here's Ace. Very cool looking Chao there. My favorite is the Mad Maxi Chao. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, technically you could clip what I just said there, and you would have a 3-second clip of me saying that Mad Maxi Chao is my favorite, but I don't know. I don't know if Mad Maxi Chao is my favorite. It's tough. It's hard to say. It's a banana. Also, we got a dog. We got the wiener dog here in the Chao Garden now. Look at that. Yeah, this is Garden 3. This is probably the garden that we spend the least amount of time in. Not by a lot, though. I try to spend like a somewhat even time in each garden, but these are all some Chao who definitely deserve a little bit extra time. And for the next Chao video I do, like the Chao Garden update or the Choa Garden update that shows off all the current member Chao, I'll have a Garden 3 start first in the video. Before it was Garden 1 and kind of working down the list. The next one will start in Garden 3 so that these Chao get a little bit more screen time. Yeah, these Chao are awesome. Got Flone, Splash. Oh, I whistled there. I think only one person, well, only one Chao. It looks like only Chappie actually likes Sonic. Chappie's the only fan of Sonic here. Here, we'll give Chappie a pat. They were trying to chase after us. Good job, Chappie. I guess none of these other Chao like Sonic very much. Or maybe some of the ones in the pool do, but they're all just sleeping. Or not the ones in the pool. They're swimming, sorry, not sleeping. Some of them are sleeping, though. Maybe Splash likes Sonic too. I don't know. You really like the Chao update vid? Awesome. I'm glad you liked it. Yeah, I'll be doing that once a month. And the goal is to get every member Chao in there. Well, that's the whole point of the video. Every member Chao is going to be in there, but it's nice showing off the Chao. Because you guys have some awesome Chao. Like, there's so many unique creations that you guys come up with. Like, Chao types I'd never even, like, thought of or considered, or just, like, configurations of Chao. Like, I don't know. I just think it's awesome. There's so many cool ones. It's really cool seeing all your Chao. Like, Penny. Penny's an awesome Chao. Definitely never had a purple Chao like Penny. Penny's very cool. Oh, there's so many. I could pick up any of them and say they're cool and show them off. Like, seriously, all of them. Like, let's see. Which Chao is this here? Uriah. Uriah's really cool. One of the only Chao with the witch hat. I think they're actually both in this garden, the two Chao that have this exact hat. I know Prism has a similar one, but I think Prism's might be slightly different. Here's Flone. This is a really cool one, too. An Amy Chao. It's monotone. I haven't really seen an Amy monotone Chao until Flone joined the garden. Okay, let's try and get them some food. Ooh. There we go. Uriah's into Chao. It's a cat. It's a cat. It's not a Chao. What? I don't know. We're in the Chao garden. It kind of looks like a Chao to me. It counts on my Chao counter. You know, it says we have 23 Chao. And Uriah is definitely one of them. Let's see here. I'll try and show off some of the Chao that I know, like, their members are currently here. So we got Pebble who's here. I know Grump's in the chat there. Here's Pebble for you, Grump. Let's see. Here's Perona. If you're in the chat, haven't been talking, but you have a custom Chao, definitely send some messages so I know you're here. I'll try and show off your Chao a little bit. We got Perona. That's Brooks Chao. Let's see. Who else is in the chat here? There's a Chao in this garden. Shadow Girl. We got Ace here. Of course. Can't forget Ace. Look how cool Ace is. And Ace still needs to be properly balanced, by the way. I don't think Shadow Girl ever actually filled out the form. So Ace is one of the only Chao that can't really actually go in races at all. They're not balanced like all the other Chao. Got Fantasia here. Very cool. We got Modify. I believe this one's a Godly Fighters Chao. I hope I'm remembering right. It's sometimes a little bit hard for me to remember the newer Chao, like who their member is. That's only just because they're newer Chao. Once you've been around for a couple months, usually I remember your Chao pretty well. But there's so many different Chao. There's like 70 different Chao in this garden, so it's hard to remember all of them. But I do remember most of them. I'd say I remember at least 50 or 60 of them for sure. Like we got Artie here, Pebble, Glimmer. This is Ovo, I believe. Hopefully whoop, not that Chao. This Ovo, yeah, Ovo. That's Blackbird's Chao. I'm pretty good at remembering all of them, I think. Flown. Oh, it's flown. It's one syllable. So flown, I guess. Not flown. Flown. So yeah, just flown, I guess. Hopefully I'm saying that right now. There's flown. Even though they're tired, still going for a swim. Let's see, I don't see too many other people that are speaking up that are in garden number 3, so I'll probably go back into garden 2 for a little bit, and I think we'll probably end off the stream a little bit after that. Maybe go back to garden 1 for a couple minutes or something. Alright, let's go number 2. Let's go with a different character too. Let's try Metal Sonic. All the swimming made her sleepy. Let's see here. Who are some Chao in this garden that I know they're members here watching currently? Let's see. I know Lemon. We got Tail Soccer's definitely here, although Lemon's still just snoozing. Just sleeping. Let's see. Any other members here that have a Chao in garden number 2? Trying to look, see who's talking in chat. Hopefully I'm not missing any messages. Is Crad here? I see Toby Mario right here. I don't know if I've seen Crad in chat. If I did, I just missed their messages. My bad. Flan, not Flown. Flan. Okay, I'll try and remember that. Flan. Hopefully I'm saying it right now, Ayasataku. Flan. That's something I might have to start adding in the Chao Garden form, is like, how do I say your Chao name? Because like some of them I actually don't know. So like Flan, I clearly didn't know how to say properly this whole time. Honestly, Godly Fighter, I'm not even totally sure I'm saying your Chao's name right. Like Modify, because you got like an O, like, I don't know. You use like a different like character that I can't even put in game, like in your form, so I don't know. Maybe that's a section in the future I'll have to add, like, how do I actually say your Chao's name? Because some of you guys have some interesting names that are cool, but like I just sometimes don't even know how to say them. But I'll try and remember that as Otaku. Flan. I think I should have that right now going forward. But thank you for correcting me. I appreciate it. I am saying Modify right? Okay, cool. That's good to know. Let's see, are there any other members here that have a Chao in garden number 2? I'm watching the chat here. Let's see, I'm not seeing anyone in chat stepping up saying their Chao's in this garden. Or anyone that I just know their Chao's in this garden. Well, actually, I think I see Crook. I'm pretty sure Farfugel's in this garden, I think. Maybe Farfugel. Oh, yeah, there's Farfugel. Good to see you, Crook Gerard. Here's Farfugel. Whoops. They're in the pool chilling, going for a nice little swim with Rigel. Getting stuck up against the wall. You know, the classic Chao Garden swim experience. They got Froggy with them, though. It's kind of cool. It actually looks like Froggy's, like, gliding on the water. Like, here, if I just, like, set the camera here. Just, like, imagine Farfugel is invincible, or invisible. It looks exactly just like Froggy's just swimming around that water there. I like that. That's cool. Also, Solderaku. There we go. Okay, so there's another member here. We got Sapphire. This is Solderaku's Chao. This is one of our karate winners, too. This Chao was very good in the Choa Karate tournament, so good job, Sapphire. Oh, and Elfan's here, of course. Can't forget Elfan. Let's see, where's Bubbles at? And thank you for 2 months of channel membership, Alan. I really appreciate it. You wish Penny was in Garden 1 with the cool boys? I did say we're going to be moving them around, so next stream there will be a slightly different order for all the Chao. You might see your Chao in a different garden. But I think there's some cool boys in Garden 2 and 3 as well. I don't know what you're talking about, Alan. There are definitely a lot of very cool Chao in Garden 2 and 3. Garden 1 is not just the cool boys. If anything, I'd say Garden 1's the weird boys. That's where like Mad Maxie is and Plum. Douglas. Douglas is in Garden 1. Douglas is the one who's like an alcoholic cigarette smoker. I don't know. Garden 1's got some weird shit going on. I don't know if it's the cool kid garden. Definitely the interesting garden, maybe. Not that these ones aren't interesting either, but it's definitely... I think the weird garden maybe is a good way of describing it. Buddy seems pretty cool. Buddy's alright. Buddy's decently cool. Buddy, the one thing that Buddy's got that makes him maybe not as cool is Buddy's an old man compared to all the other Chao. Buddy, as a Chao, has existed in one of my Chao gardens for like years, like way longer than I've even been a YouTuber, I think. So like, Buddy, as in like the total lore, is like an old man. So I don't know. Maybe that makes them cool too. I mean, old people can be cool as well, I guess. But Buddy's definitely not like hip and new and with the times, you know, knowing the kids. Although they did get a younger woman, that is true, Mad Maxie. They managed to marry or start dating Nana. I don't know the full situation there, what lore you guys have come up with, but Buddy does have a girlfriend, or at least like a lady friend, I guess. So, yeah. Nana is baby. Oh my gosh, wait, Nana's a baby? I think that's actually right. Yeah, because your role on Discord is literally Big Baby. Oh my gosh, do we need to change the lore? Should Buddy be with Nana? Is this right, you guys? Do we need to maybe reevaluate this a little bit? I mean, if you guys still really like it, we can still make it happen. Maybe we just need to like age up Nana or something. Maybe Nana, sorry, not Nana. I'm saying the name wrong. Nana. Maybe Nana needs to be a little bit older. I don't know. What do you guys think? Yeah, here's these
Get a
two.
load of this.
Can your Chao see the dock? We can go back to Guard 3 here in a little bit. What, was your Chao sick? Was Flan sick? Oh no. I hope they weren't sick. Did anyone see anything? I didn't see anyone in chat say that anyone had hiccups or anything. She just has a baby personality. Okay. I just wanted to double check you guys. Hey, it can be part of your lore that your Chao is actually just a baby. Like, look at the Choa. The Choa is literally just a permanent baby. So in my mind, when you say your Chao is a baby Chao, that makes you think, oh my god, this Chao, even though they're technically evolved, I guess, maybe they're actually a baby as well. So I don't know. That's why I mentioned that, you guys. How'd the speedrun go? It went really well. We got the world record, although that would have happened no matter how fast I was. But we got a world record. Sub 2 hours, pretty good starting run for the Choa percent category. Also, look at that. Someone drew a dark Chao in the Ring of Flowers there. Do you guys see that? That's pretty funny. I like that. Buddy and Nana had a child? Or Nana? I keep saying that wrong. They had a child? Who was their child? Oh, wait, they did have a child. That is right, actually. I think I remember seeing that on the Discord, that they had a baby, I think. Yeah, thank you so much, Alan, for the $2 super chat there. Here, let me give the cats some treats here. Try and get boost cam looking a little better there. There we go. Yeah, thank you so much, Alan. Really appreciate it. The LC drew the baby. Sorry, guys. There's so much Chao stuff. Pluxy and Ebby had a baby. There's so much for me to follow, you guys. There's 70 member Chao here. I'm trying my best to keep up with all the Chao gossip and the Chao relationships and stuff. It's tough, though, you guys. There's a lot of Chao here. I'm trying my hardest. But yes, now that you guys say that, they do have a little baby. I do remember the baby. I don't remember what they look like or anything, but I do remember that there is a baby. Lore actually is kept track of, or it's like, not all of the lore, I guess, but there's some lore that is kept track of in the Chao spreadsheet. If you type in !Chao, they'll pull up a link to it. And it's for every little custom Chao, there is a little blurb of lore for them. Or not all of them. Some Chao don't have any lore. But if the member decided they wanted lore for their Chao, then there is lore there. But it is limited. You can't just write like a full-on novel for your Chao. It does have to be small enough to fit in that little box in the Google Sheets. So, yeah. Sorry here, I think we'll go into Garden 3, but we're going to be ending off the stream here right away. We will do a full regular member Chao Garden stream here sometime in the next little while. It won't be too long until we get to one, but or it's like a full Chao Garden stream. But today is mostly just focusing on that speedrun. Did your super chat glitch again? It might have, Maxi. I didn't see any alert. I didn't see anything pop up in chat there or anything. I'm not sure. I don't know why that seems to happen to you, Maxi. I don't know. Hopefully it's not glitching. I don't know. But here, so Ayasutaku was saying I think they thought their Chao was sick. Let's try bringing them over to the doctor there. How do you add lore? It was a part of the Chao like form when you first created your Chao, but that actually might not have even been there actually when you created your Chao. Your Chao might have been from before that was even an option on the form. I'm not 100% sure. But every time I go live with a member Chao stream, and again, there will be one sometime soon, I always post on the Discord earlier in the day leading up to it. So for anyone that's on the Discord, you know, usually before I stream, I'll always post earlier in the day like, oh, hey, I'm going live at X time with some Chao Garden or something. Whenever I make that post for a Chao Garden stream that's a member Chao Garden stream, I'll also post something like, oh, and the edits thread is now open on the Discord. And then that's where you put any edits. Like, oh, like I want Flan to have XYZ for their lore. You would put that in the edits thread. And Grump, I saw that you wanted an edit too. You'll have to wait for the edits thread there. But again, it won't be too much longer till we do another member Chao Garden stream. It'll probably be sometime... What day is it today? Today's Saturday, right? Saturday. It'll probably be sometime mid next week, probably like Tuesday or Wednesday. Because I will be doing a member Chao tournament here sometime soon. I'm actually just going to check what the poll results are currently for the member or the Chaos Chao members. So currently you guys have voted for a Chao Racing tournament. It's at 14 votes currently, like total. I don't know how many voted for racing, but racing is currently in the lead. So there will be a Chao Racing tournament sometime soon. And before we do that, there will be at least 2 times. I'm gonna try at least 2. There'll be at least 2 streams for you to edit your Chao and make sure your Chao is all good for the races. And then there'll also be a form posted, like an entry form that you'll have to fill out to enter the race tournament. And then on that, you can also put any last minute edits or stat changes too, so we can make sure your Chao is all good for the tournament, which will be happening sometime in the next little while. I don't know exactly when yet. I know the next little while is not exactly the most specific time in the world, but sometime in the near future, sometime within February is kind of what I'm planning. But I think we'll end the stream there. Thank you so much, everyone, for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. It was a lot of fun doing this Chao Garden speedrun. Again, sub 2 hours. Please, if any of you guys are interested, give it a shot. Try beating my time. Be very interested to see how you guys do, and to see what kind of Chao you enter into the races too. We had which I thought was a very nice Chao to go through the speedrun with, but I'm also curious to see what kind of Chao you guys use. So again, thank you so much, everyone, and I'll see you guys at the next Chao Garden stream again, sometime probably mid next week. But I guess I said I'll see you next Chao Garden stream. There might be another stream between now and then that's not Chao Garden, so definitely stay tuned for that. But yeah, thank you so much, everyone who liked the stream. Thank you, everyone who super chatted, tipped, and thank you, everyone, just for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. And yeah, take care. Thank you, everyone.